Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on YourLiveEvent.com.
Our coverage tonight, high school volleyball on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. From the Ada-Borup-West High School Gymnasium, my name is Kevin Kochman. Glad to be with you here this evening. Kaylin engineering for R&J Sports. Alex Rush assisting on YourLiveEvent.com here tonight. We look forward to it. And a pretty good matchup we've got for you this evening. The matchup will feature on our Bitker Inc. pregame show the Sacred Heart Eagles with a record of 2-0 taking on the Ada-Borup-West Cougars, who are 1-0. This matchup is a Section 8A contest and an important one for both squads that have aspirations of finding themselves to play for a section title in October. I'm Kevin Kochman here with the broadcast. Looking forward to bringing you the action tonight as we will have the Sacred Heart Eagles and the Ada-Borup-West Cougars in action for high school volleyball here this evening. The JV contest went the way to Sacred Heart 2-0. Ada-Borup-West won the C team 2-0. The varsity is coming up. This is the Bitker Inc. pregame show on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Or online, adabuildingcenter.com. They'll help you turn your project into a masterpiece. Ada Building Center, LLC. Building dreams, one project at a time.
This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. How did your planting season go this year? Are you looking to make improvements for next year instead of breaking the bank on a whole new planter? Get the best price of the year on upgrades for your planter from Agassiz Precision Ag this summer. Get $50 back per roll per product for some of our best-selling solutions. Make the precision decision for your planter this summer. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com for more information.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career, doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
This is the Bitker Inc. pregame show on YourLiveEvent.com, getting you ready for Ada-Borup-West and Sacred Heart here tonight from the Ada-Borup-West High School Gymnasium. Bitker Inc. pregame show. Fall into savings on vehicle and farm implement tires this month at Bitker Inc. 218-456-7467. Bitker Inc. with our pregame show as we broadcast from the Laura Tweeten Thrivent broadcast booth. Leave a legacy and plan for retirement, college savings, and more with Laura Tweeten and Thrivent, your representatives with offices in Ada and in Ulen. Continuing on in our pregame conversations now with our pregame coaches' comments. River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead, Lori, Emily, and the team. They can help you coach you and your family for your insurance needs. Along with the Georgetown Farmers Elevator and Georgetown Agronomy, working with you, the area farmer, bringing you our pregame conversations. Let's talk to the head coach of Ada-Borup-West Volleyball, Jana Engel, in the pregame show.
Well, Jana, let's talk about it tonight. Big test for your girls. Kicking off the week, first day of school. Saw the kids late here in their last period of class, and they were dressed up and looking the part. And, well, I guess you'll see how a full day is for them, huh?
Right, yeah, first day of school. The nice part about that is they're kind of in a routine. Like they know that from last year, in a routine with the school day, the eating pregame after school, coming here, helping out with the C team game, getting ready in the locker room, playing. And it's just like what normally will happen every day. So they're ready yeah, like I said, dressed up is true. They're in dresses instead of their sweatpants and t-shirts and ready to go.
There you go. It's a fun matchup tonight. You get Sacred Heart on the rotation, so you get them at home. Good place to be. Very good competition you'll see tonight.
Yes, this was one of the teams I predicted to be the top in our section. They have a couple really good outsides, a good setter, and some other good parts to their team. They're young, but experienced. A lot of them have, they played basketball too, and so they have that knowledge of the winning feeling from basketball going to state, and they're athletic, and it'll be a very big test for us.
This is just a big week. So you're a one game at a time, but you know what your schedule is. I admire that about between you and me, our ability to know all of the fall. We know it all, right? Every date we know we're to be somewhere. Tonight is here. You're on the road Thursday. You've got the big tournament this weekend at home. Important one tonight, but this is a good measuring stick for your girls in game number 2. Yeah,
we'll do our normal lineup, see how we match up. I'm not sure if I'll do any adjustments. We'll see as the game goes along. I'd like to see how we play defensively against them, and how scrappy they really will be against some of our hitters. It will be a true test, kind of a battle of very similar teams as far as the makeup. Couple good outsides, good setters, just like we are, and I expect a battle going back and forth.
Well, keys for success, that pass is always talked about, and your girls in sets 3 and 4 against Barnesville seem to find that a little bit. You're hoping that can carry over.
Yeah, for us to get settled in a little quicker than we did against Barnesville, second home game, which will be nice, having that first one under our belt. Passing definitely will be key. If we can serve a little more aggressive than we did against Barnesville, I think that will help us. If we can get them out of system, that will be huge for us. And how excited we can stay and maintain, even as a roller coaster of the game of volleyball. When we get in our downs, can we be positive to bring ourselves up quicker?
That is Jen Engel. She is the head coach of the Ada-Borup-West volleyball team, joining us in a pregame show. The Ada-Borup-West matchup tonight against Sacred Heart is yours on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. Those pregame coaches' comments from Rivers Edge Insurance Agency in Halstead and the Georgetown Farmers Elevator. We're coming back with more of our pregame conversations and part of our pregame show brought to you by Bitker Inc. Bitker Inc. Fall into savings this fall with Bitker Inc., located between Ada and Halstead. 218-456-7467 for your vehicles. Get them serviced at Bitker Inc. We'll come back with the head coach of the Sacred Heart Eagles. In our pregame conversations, we're going to hear from Emily Vonasek when we come back on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
I'm Molly, and I have lived here a little over 3 years now. I like the open spaces here and being able to go in and out. I like the fact that I don't have stairs or elevators. I just have most everything that I need close at hand.
At the Bennett Hoogland Agency, we know farming isn't just a job, it's a way of life. And in a small town, a handshake still means something. That's why we take the time to get to know you, your farm, and your family, because your success is our success.
Whether you're growing row crops or raising livestock, we'll help you build a risk management plan that fits your farm like a well-worn pair of work boots. We will also walk you through disaster or farm programs.
Stop by and see us in Ada or Moorhead, or give us a call. At Bennett Hoogland Agency, we're not just your insurance agents, we're your neighbors. We are an equal opportunity provider.
Students and staff at Ada-Borup-West are excited about school year opening for 2025. While the Ada-Borup-West High School students will begin on September 2nd, the Ada-Borup-West Elementary School will have their Cougar kickoff days September 2nd and September 3rd, with classes officially beginning on September 4th. For questions leading up to opening day at Ada-Borup-West School, call 218-784-5300 or visit ada.k12.mn.us. Welcome back to school from Ada-Borup-West School District. And we're back here on the Bitker Inc. pregame show, bringing you the opportunity to check in on the Ada-Borup-West and Sacred Heart volleyball match here this evening. Cougars and Eagles set to do battle in a Section 8A regular season matchup. This is the Bitker Inc. pregame show. Let's get into our pregame coaches conversations. Brought to you by the Georgetown Farmers Elevator and Georgetown Agronomy, working with you, the area farmer. GeorgetownFarmers.com, and by Rivers Edge Insurance Agency Halstead. Let the team at Rivers Edge Insurance Agency coach you and help you and your family for all your insurance needs. We continue on with our pregame conversations. Let's chat with the head coach of the Sacred Heart Eagles, Emily Vonasek, here in the pregame show.
Emily, tonight for your girls, great matchup you've got. I know this is, you start the season with KCC and you had a good matchup with Climax Fisher. Your girls, I'm sure, are hungry here today coming in, and likewise, big matchup for both teams, great one for the section and everything.
Yeah, I love the competition. Our early season is always a little challenging. Mm-hmm. We typically see KCC, we typically see Ada, so those are always great matches to start with. It's like a little bit of a test and kind of shows you what you really need to work on. So I'm excited too.
They should be. In your girls, very good ball club. I know Coach Engel on the other side had said that among the teams that are her favorites in the section, Sacred Heart is there. So again, this is game number 2 for the Cougars. They're excited about it. This will be it's just a good test for everybody.
Yeah, I'd say likewise about Ada. I mean, we're kind of, teams to watch. It's early, but I'm excited for the matchup. I think it's going to be competitive, and I think it's going to be a battle. So
no doubt. So for your girls, keys for success. What are the keys that are that you look on that if your team is doing it, you're putting yourself in position for victory?
If we're passing well, I feel like we're in a good position to at least run our offense, which that gives us options. We have some depth in our offense. We have some options. I love that. I love that I have a team that does that. But if you can't pass, you can't do that. So passing is key. I think being consistent and taking care of the ball. So meaning, obviously, unforced errors, limiting unforced errors is going to be important tonight too.
No doubt. Health-wise, everybody okay so far? I mean, you get through the summer and everything, but everybody's healthy?
Yeah, everybody's healthy.
All right, very good. And strengths of your team. You talk about passing, so you getting that to your hitters. I got to imagine your hitters are primed and ready to go.
Yeah, they're ready. We talk about being aggressive all the time. Something we work on. We don't want to just get the ball over. Foot on the gas. Like, we want to be attacking as much as we can, as often as we can, and as fast as we can. So that's our goals.
Very good. Should be a lot of fun tonight, Coach. Thanks for the time. Good luck, and we'll try to catch up afterwards.
Thank you.
Emily Vonasek is the head coach of the Sacred Heart Eagles, joining us in our pregame conversations. The pregame show coaches' comments are brought to you by Rivers Edge Insurance Agency in Halstead and by the Georgetown Farmers Elevator and Georgetown Agronomy. Broadcasting from the Thrivent Financial Broadcast booth, Ada-Borup-West and Sacred Heart. Thrivent, your representative for Thrivent in Ada and in Ulen is Laura Tweeten, with office locations to serve you in both locations in Ada and Ulen. Plan for retirement, leave a legacy with Laura Tweeten, your Thrivent representative. We'll come back with the keys to the game and set the stage for you tonight. Ada-Borup-West and Sacred Heart Volleyball, and KRJB, and YourLiveEvent.com.
Your baby arrives, all at no cost to you. Your personal nurse will be there whenever and wherever you need them, making sure you and your baby are healthy. Are you pregnant with your first baby? Be a better parent tomorrow with good advice today from a personal nurse. Nurse Family Partnership provides the information, advice, and support you need throughout your pregnancy and after your baby arrives, all at no cost to you. Your personal nurse will be there whenever and wherever you need them, making sure you and your baby are healthy, strong, and thriving. For more information, contact your local public health agency or find us on social media. Together, we can build a better future.
Performance Ag west of Borup is locally owned and operated and ready to serve the area farmer. They offer these products for the upcoming season: seed, chemicals, dry and liquid fertilizer, and application services. When we're talking seed from Performance Ag, they'll provide growers with corn, soybean, sunflower, small grain, sugar beet, or other seed that you plant on your farm. Thank you for your business from Performance Ag west of Borup.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Also bringing you back here on YourLiveEvent.com, it is the Bitker Inc. pregame show. 218-456-7467. Service for your vehicles and new tires, tire repairs. It's Bitker Inc. Ada-Borup-West comes into the matchup tonight hosting the Sacred Heart Eagles. Cougars with a record of 1-0. Their victory came in a 3-1 win over Barnesville last week, Tuesday night. Cougars will embark on a busy week, as we talked about in the pregame chat. They're at Norman County East, Ulen Hitterdal on Thursday. I do believe that matchup will be in Ulen, so be aware of that. Anything changes, we'll keep you informed on that. There's Norman County East Gymnasium still being updated, things of that nature. So stay tuned. That understanding is going to be in Ulen. And then the Cougars will be hosting the Ruth Hayden Tournament of Roses this weekend. Busy weekend tournament. Always a good time with great competition coming in on Saturday. Then they'll be home to Crookston on Monday night and Hawley on Tuesday nights for matchups. The Sacred Heart Eagles, they are 2-0 on the season. Wins over Kitson County Central, a solid win to start the season. And then a win 3-0 over Climax Fisher. It was far from their most perfect outing, according to Coach Vonasek. But, tonight both teams excited about this matchup. They are among the teams, among the favorites. In fact, Ada-Borup-West ranked in the top 10 this week in the Minnesota Volleyball Coaches Association poll for Class A. So when you look at a few things here, Sacred Heart right there amongst the top teams. Ada-Borup-West in that conversation early season. This is a great test for both squads. You talk about, some keys for success. Both talked about the passing, setting themselves up for the best attack, get those hitters going. Those are some of the biggest keys for the matchup here this evening, featuring Ada-Borup-West and Sacred Heart, and just being able to execute. But, I think both teams, for the long period of this season, tonight is a very much an early season benchmark to see where it could take them. And a win tonight will not put you in the driver's seat, will not put you in the bottom dweller. It's going to certainly put you in a place to get better and grow. And for the winning side of this one here tonight, you're looking at building off of that success as well. Should be fun. I'm looking forward to it, seeing two pretty good volleyball programs get after it on the floor this evening. Ada-Borup-West and Sacred Heart tonight on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. Check our broadcast schedule at rjbroadcasting.com and YourLiveEvent.com. I want to say we have 11 matches or 11 events on YourLiveEvent.com this evening, something to that effect. It's a great night if you want to bounce around, watch some volleyball, catch in some action with R&J Sports, and keep you informed. Of course, check out our broadcasts all around at rjbroadcasting.com as well. This is the Bitker Inc. pregame show. As we get closer to first serve, we'll have our starting lineups coming up as the Ada-Borup-West Cougars and the Sacred Heart Eagles set to do battle. It's high school volleyball tonight on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halsted. 218-456-2172.
Keep going. More. No, stop!
Visit the new Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro. They have everything you need. Explore our large selection of quality hardware and building materials, perfect for every project. Inside, you'll find Valspar paint to brighten your home, top-of-the-line Milwaukee and DeWalt tools for every job, plus all the essentials for a successful harvest. Flashlights, glass cleaner, paper towels, scrapers, grain shovels, and more. Make your next stop Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro.
Glasses say so much about your personality and personal style. At Valley Vision Clinic, they are happy to work with you in selecting frames that complement your features and vision needs as well as fit your budget. If you're not sure that glasses are for you, ask the Valley Vision Clinic in Ada about contact lenses. There are many advantages to consider when determining if contact lenses are right for you, and the knowledgeable staff at Valley Vision can answer any questions you may have. For all your eye care needs, call Dr. Dave Solseng and staff at Valley Vision Clinic in Ada, 784-4091.
This is Bruce Visser of Visser Grading. Visser Grading is a road maintenance contractor for the roads in Hendrum, Pleasant View, Lockhart, Anthony and Green Meadow Townships, Mary and Winchester, Strand and McDonaldsville, Hegney and Halsted and Lee Townships. Thanks for giving us the opportunity to blade and grade your roads, and we look forward to serving you for many years to come. Visser Grading wishes all students the very best in all of their activities. Visser Grading says give it your all in the academics, athletics, and the arts. Being involved in your school and its activities promotes teamwork that will guide you towards success.
When you have a project that requires rock, gravel, crushed asphalt, or crushed concrete, or you need some trenching work done, call Visser Trenching of Ada. They'll move the dirt, they'll haul the rock, they'll take care of you. They do a great job. Call Visser Trenching Ada, 784-4381. Good luck, teams, from everyone at Visser Trenching.
For nearly 40 years, West Main Pizza has been serving up hot, delicious pizzas and other favorites, like sub sandwiches, calzones, chicken wings, pasta dishes, paninis, and more. With 2 locations on East Main in Ada and the Rail District in Dilworth, we offer dine-in, takeout, and online ordering at westmainpizza.net. Discover more than just pizza at West Main Pizza in Ada and the Rail District in Dilworth, your neighborhood favorite since 1986.
This is the Bitker Inc. pregame show on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. Starting lineups are brought to you by West Main Pizza, Ada, and the Rail District in Dilworth. Try the $7.95 lunch special weekdays at both locations from 11 to 2. They're more than just pizza at West Main Pizza in Ada and the Rail District in Dilworth. You see the Sacred Heart Eagles being introduced right now. The setter is a junior, number 1, Finley Horkin. Middle hitter, a sophomore, number 5, Adley Vignes. The libero is a senior, number 6, Izzy Swickla. Outside hitter is a junior, number 7, Lydia Risky. They'll also be starting an outside hitter, a junior, number 13, Lexi Lawrence, and a middle, a freshman, number 15, Bryn Stevens. You may also see Stella Risky or Claire Adolfson as well, depending on if they're serving or not. Starters for Sacred Heart, their head coach is Emily Vonasek, assisted by Ellen Hemsing and Tamara Ramirez. They're in the white uniforms tonight with purple numerals and letters, Eagles on the jersey tops. Starting lineups from West Main Pizza, Ada, and the Rail District, Dilworth. The Ada-Borup-West Cougars, the libero is a senior, number 4, Avery Johnson. In the middle is a senior, number 5, Melena Severson. They'll start a junior, number 6, Macy Thornton. They'll start a senior, number 8, Audrina Egan. They'll start a senior, number 10, Taylor Stunis. They'll start a senior, number 12, Morgan Engel, and a junior, number 13, Leighton Auden. Ada-Borup-West in the black uniforms, white numerals, red letters, Cougars on the jersey tops, with the black uniforms here today. Those are your starting lineups, brought to you by West Main Pizza, Ada, and the Rail District in Dilworth. Try the $7.95 lunch special at both locations. You can't go wrong. And like them on Facebook. A lot of fun to be had. Take advantage of specials, including text messaging. West Main Pizza in Ada and the Rail District in Dilworth. Let's bring you back here to our starting lineups from West Main Pizza, Ada, and Bitker Inc. with our pregame show. Thanks so much for joining us. Glad to have you along. We appreciate you. I'm Kevin Kochman with a broadcast here this evening on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. Alex Rush joins me, helping on the camera today. Alex, thank you. Appreciate it. Kaylin engineering with R&J Sports for our broadcasts tonight. Let's get things underway with our first serve and start this one this evening with Ada-Borup-West and Sacred Heart High School Volleyball. As we are ready to go, the officials here tonight, Nick Neibauer on the floor, Steve Fillion in the chair. Kim Johnson and Pat Fund are the line judges here this evening. Opening serve, Leighton Auden will serve for the Ada-Borup-West Cougars. Auden will start serving from right to left. Cougars in the black uniforms. And she'll serve it into the net. Sacred Heart will side out to start things, and they lead it 1-0. Sacred Heart Eagles will step back and serve. It'll be Ella Kuntz. Check that. It'll be Finley Horkin, junior. She'll be serving from left to right. Picked up by the Cougars, but it's off Ada-Borup-West in the back row, and Finley Horkin will get things started with the Sacred Heart Eagles. A 2-0 lead here in set number 1. Serve is across. Picked up by Ada-Borup-West. It'll be Engel. Severson smash with a hammer and a kill. Makes it 2-1. Severson the kill, the Morgan Engel assist. Cougars get it back. Serving is Ada-Borup-West's Morgan Engel. The birthday girl, big number 18 for number 12. The NDSU commit, Morgan Engel. Serve is across. It's picked up by Sacred Heart. Back setting and an attack is going to be picked up by Ada-Borup-West. Now Engel pushes it deep back. Corner got it. Tied at 2. Morgan Engel placed it in the back corner. Engel will serve. Officials say she's ready to go. More whistles. And now the serve is ready to fly. Morgan Engel will come with it, a right-hand serve. Serve is across, and it's off the Sacred Heart Eagles, and it's an ace serve for Morgan Engel, leading 3-1 in Ada-Borup-West lead change. Morgan Engel with an ace serve, brought to you by Insurance Brokers of Minnesota, Nick Gwynn Agency in Ada. Nick and Braden ready for you to help you with your insurance needs. Serve is coming from Engel. It's across. Sacred Heart will pick it up. Played left side. Horkin now in the middle. Attacking down good with the kill is Bryn Stevens, her first, the freshman. Horkin sets her up, and we're tied at 3. All knotted at 3s here in the first set. Sacred Heart sends it across. Picked up by the Cougars, sent over. Sacred Heart will play it back. Ada-Borup-West diving. Engel picked up Sacred Heart. An attack off a touch. The kill is good for an attacking Lexi Lawrence. It went off at Ada-Borup-West touch that time. Stella Risky, who came in, she'll assist that time, making it 4-3 lead change. Sacred Heart will have the lead. Lydia Risky will serve it from left to right, picked up by the Cougars. Now attacking is Milena Severson, received by Sacred Heart, popped in the air, front row, and attacked by the freshman. Stevens gets it down in the back row. Diving was Leighton Auden. Couldn't come up with it. Finley Horkin the assist. 5-3 Sacred Heart here in this first set. Lydia Risky will serve it left to right. Picked up Engel, setting high. Milena Severson smash with that one. Drops it down with a kill on that left side attack. 5-4, Ada-Borup-West will get it back. Avery Johnson will serve it away. Johnson in to serve. She'll send it right to left to try to tie this first set. Avery Johnson, right-handed serve, and we've got illegal rotation on Sacred Heart. The error will give Ada-Borup-West a point. Johnson will serve. Johnson's going to serve from right to left, and we've got Coach Vonasek on the floor having a conversation with her team, and also a little conversation with the officials, trying to get their lineup organized, corrected, or confirmed. Good, bad, whatever it was. I can't say that that's a piece of my broadcast knowledge. I don't stare at that as the mainstay for me, as what rotation they may be in, or if they're in exact position. Some of those things are definitely more advanced in my volleyball knowledge, but they were just trying to organize everybody into the position they need to be, and now they are. So we'll be ready for volleyball. Avery Johnson set to serve for Ada-Borup-West. Johnson will serve. Sent across. Sacred Heart plays it. Now attacks off of a touch. Engel will dig it up. Played high in the air. Johnson popped over by Severson. Sacred Heart pops it back left side and attack. This one is going to be a good one. And a kill is going to go for Lexi Lawrence. And Sacred Heart will get it back. Leading at 6-5 here in set number 1. Serving for Sacred Heart, Izzy Swickla. Swickla serves across. Ada-Borup-West will watch it go by, and it is long. Service error will tie things at 6. Tied at 6. Milena Severson will serve right to left. Severson, played by Sacred Heart at the net, a quick tip, and it's Adrina Egan there to drop down a quick tip. 7-6, Ada-Borup-West will retake the lead, and Milena Severson will serve it away. It's an ace serve from Milena Severson, making it 8-6, Ada-Borup-West. The senior Severson with an ace serve. The ace serves are brought to you by Insurance Brokers of Minnesota, Nick Gwynn Agency in Ada. Severson goes into the net this time. 8-7, Sacred Heart within 1 here in this first set. It'd be safe to say that we are going back and forth here in set number 1 with Ada-Borup-West and Sacred Heart. Sacred Heart will serve now, and going back to serve, Claire Adolfson. Serve is across. It's picked up by Thornton. Now an attack. Adrina Egan gets a pass. Sent over. Played by Sacred Heart. They'll come at you. Picked up by Ada-Borup-West off the Lawrence attack. Egan sends it across. And a quick by Horkin in the middle. Some miscommunication and 3 hits. Johnson and Engel went into each other. 8-8. We're all knotted at 8 here in set number 1. Point goes the way of Claire Adolfson, the junior. Adolfson picked up by Ada-Borup-West in the back row. Now setting is Adrina Egan. Into the net. Sacred Heart retakes the lead at 9-8. The error goes into the net. And we'll see Sacred Heart move it from left to right. Adolfson serving. Severson, Engel pops it in the air. Here's Thornton with an attack. Sacred Heart couldn't pick it up. That one goes down for Macy Thornton. Morgan Engel with the assist. 9s. We're tied at 9s here in the first set. Thornton's going to serve it for Ada-Borup-West. And that one goes into the net. 10-9 Sacred Heart. Sacred Heart gets it right back, and Lexi Lawrence Jr. will serve it away. Lawrence will serve. Picked up by the Cougars. Severson, Adrina Egan out with that one. Good attack, long. Sacred Heart leads at 11-9 here as Lexi Lawrence will go back and serve it again. Lawrence awaits the volleyball. It slipped into the, I think it slipped into the commons area. Lawrence will serve. This one is long. Engel watched it go by. 11-10 Eagles. Johnson switches out. Ada-Borup-West Taylor Stunis in for front row. We'll see Adrina Egan step back to serve. Egan's serve is picked up by the back row. Sacred Heart punches it forward. This is a play by Lydia Risky. Sent over by Engel, and it's off a touch. So that's going to be Milena Severson passing that time to Morgan Engel. And we're tied at 11 now as the back and forth continues. Adrina Egan will serve. Serving across, Sacred Heart picks it up. Left side, here's the attack. Dug up by Egan. Played over, nope. Morgan Engel plays it back to Leighton Auden, who pushes it across. This will be Swickla. Now an attack off of Risky. Kill good. Risky's swing was off of a touch. Lydia Risky helps give Sacred Heart a 12-11 first set lead. We'll see Adley Vignes serving from left to right. For Sacred Heart, picked up Thornton, Severson, Engel with an attack, back row, got it. Severson to Engel, and Engel got up. Perfect angle, sent that one right back. 12 all, we're tied at 12s. Serving will be Leighton Auden. She started the serve rotation. Serve is across, picked up by Sacred Heart. Received and sent over. Now it'll be Auden. It'll be Engel high in the air. And Milena Severson with the attack and got that one to go. Gives Ada-Borup-West a 13-12 lead. Engel the assist. Severson her third kill. Leighton Auden will serve it again. Serve is across. It's picked up by Sacred Heart, sending it left side, and attack is deep. That one goes off of Avery Johnson and off of the wall. And it is Lydia Risky's second kill of the evening. That time you had Finley Horkin setting that one up. 13 all. Received quick by Engel, popped across and good. Morgan Engel gets that one in the mix for a quick. 14-13, Ada-Borup-West. Set one. Engel will serve it again. She'll serve it from right to left. Sacred Heart plays it front row. Horkin swings it across, and a hit that time by Stella Risky. Got up and put it back. Horkin with her 5th assist. And 14s here in this first set. Serving is Risky. Played. Engel, Severson through a touch. Kept alive by Risky. Popped in the air by Horkin. Here's an attack too strong by Lawrence. 15-14, Ada-Borup-West. Off of the air, we'll see Avery Johnson go to serve. Johnson set to serve for the Ada-Borup-West Cougars on a blackout tonight for Ada-Borup-West's student section. Played high in the air. Here come the Eagles. Pushed across by Lawrence. Engel, Severson with an attack, and the kill is good. 16-14. Malena Severson from Morgan Engel. That one looks just fine. Avery Johnson will serve it again. Johnson serve. Gonna be a service ace for Avery Johnson. 17-14, Ada-Borup-West. Timeout, Sacred Heart. Timeouts are brought to you by Freedom Fuel and Shine Ada on the Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Cougars 17-14 leading Sacred Heart set one on KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Freedom Fuel and Shine timeouts as we're getting focused here on the game from Valley Vision Clinic. Dr. Dave Solsing and the staff at Valley Vision. 218-784-4091. The excellence, experience, and complete care. Valley Vision Clinic in Ada. Focusing in on this match between Ada-Borup-West and Sacred Heart. First time a team has had much of a lead here in this first set. Ada-Borup-West by 3, 17-14. Avery Johnson serving. Played by Sacred Heart out of the timeout, and it's pushed across by the Eagles' Stevens. Now a swing and a kill. Morgan Engel with the pass, and the kill by Malena Severson makes it 18-14 Cougars. Avery Johnson set to serve it away for Ada-Borup-West. Serve is across, picked up by Stevens, sent over by Lawrence. Now it'll be Engel in the middle. Johnson plays it high in the air, and Malena Severson with a runner. It's dug up by Horkin. Now Swickla, left side. Lawrence blocked at the net by Ada-Borup-West's Adrina Egan. Now an attack. Shot is good by Risky. Cougars can't play it over in 3, make it 4. So Stella Risky with a one-time hammer. Cougars unable to keep it up. Had Adrina Egan in the mix with a block. 18-15. Sacred Heart will serve it away. Picked up by the Cougars. Severson, Engel back to Severson. Smash, dug up Swickla in the back row. Horkin left side. Here's a swing by Lawrence. Diving. Severson keeps it up. Engel plays it back corner. Risky in front. Horkin. Too strong on the attack by Adley Vignes. And Ada-Borup-West will get the point. 19-15. Here's Malena Severson going to serve for the Cougars. Severson going to serve right to left. She goes into the net with it. 19-16, Ada-Borup-West. Substitution here. We'll see Claire Adolphson checking in for Stella Risky on a substitution. Serve is picked up. Ada-Borup-West with an attack. Audrina Engel. Audrina Egan for Morgan Engel. There it is. Every once in a while it's going to happen. Egan gets that one to go. 2016, the Egan-Engel connection. Macy Thornton serves it across. Going to be kept alive. We've got Horkin into the crowd. Point Ada-Borup-West, 21-16. Sacred Heart could not handle that one. Back serving again will be Macy Thornton, the junior for Ada-Borup-West. 21-16 Cougars here in this set number 1. Received by Swickla in the front. Horkin, left side attacking Lawrence. Diving is Thornton. This one goes into the crowd. Lawrence from Horkin. 21-17, Ada-Borup-West leads Sacred Heart. Sacred Heart will serve, and it'll be Lexi Lawrence, the junior. Serve is across. It's picked up. Thornton, Severson, Engel. Off the net. Kill good. Severson to Engel that time. Working that one. 22-17. Ada-Borup-West leads. And it'll be Audrina Egan to serve. Egan serving from right to left. It'll be picked up by Swickla at the net. Quick tip there by Stunis and over. Horkin tries to mix it up. It's a double hit. 23-17. Ada-Borup-West with the advantage. Egan will serve. Timeout taken by Sacred Heart. Timeouts are brought to you by Freedom Fuel and Shine, home of the fastest pumps in town, Highway 9 in Ada. On the Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard, Cougars 23, Eagles 17, set 1. KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Go in and out. I like the fact I'm Molly, and I have lived here a little over 3 years now. I like the open spaces here and being able to go in and out. I like the fact that I don't have stairs or elevators. I just have most everything that I need close at hand.
Here on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. Freedom Fuel and Shine timeouts. Ada-Borup-West is serving 23-17, set number 1. Audrina Egan will be serving. Egan serving from right to left. Picked up by Sacred Heart. Now attacking. It's Horkin, left side, risky. Dug up in the back row by Thornton. Now Severson to Engel. A quick tip at the net. Diving effort, kept alive and free-balled over by Sacred Heart. Now high in the air. Engel gets this one. Blocked at the net that time by Adley Vignes of Sacred Heart. Now high in the air. Sacred Heart passes left side. Here's an attack that goes over. Dug up there nicely by Morgan Engel. Severson back to Engel. Big smash. It's going to be too strong. No tip. Long. 23-18. Cougars leading the Eagles. Sacred Heart will serve it from left to right. Sacred Heart's going to send Adley Vignes back to serve, and Vignes is going to go left to right. Vignes serving. Picked up by the Cougars. They send an attack. Severson to Engel, and it's too strong. 23-19. Vignes gets the serve point. She'll go back and serve it again. The sophomore, Adley Vignes, serving for Sacred Heart. Now it's going to be a swing by Leighton Ott, and she pushes it across for Ada-Borup-West. High in the air, left side, off of a touch. Diving here is Ada-Borup-West. Now Engel from Severson over. Passing, Horkin. Risky, off of Johnson. 23-20, Ada-Borup-West. Lydia Risky with the kill. Horkin the assist. Back serving. Adley Vignes. Picked up there by Thornton, Severson, Engel, and over. Off of a touch in the back there of Vignes. So it's going to be Engel with the kill, Severson the assist. 24-20, Ada-Borup-West has set point here for set number 1 this evening. Leighton Auden, who started it off, will serve it. Dug up by Sacred Heart in the back row. Adolfson, then the Sacred Heart Eagles can't get it past. A block of Taylor Stunis. 25-20, Ada-Borup-West will take the first set over Sacred Heart. 25-20, Set number 1, our in-between set update, is brought to you by the Linfors Agency with locations in Fosston, Bagley, Clearbrook, Ada, Monoman, Fertile. Linfors, your insurance source. Back and forth early. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 ties. Ada-Borup-West took the lead for good at 15-14, would never give it back. But it was a good run, no doubt, for Ada-Borup-West. They got a couple of serve streaks, but they started to get the passes going, and the hits were coming in. Ada-Borup-West takes the first set with their victory, 25-20 over Sacred Heart. Linfors Agency in-between set update. Scott Engel's going to join for the second set when we come back. Ada-Borup-West leads 1-0 over Sacred Heart on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
At the Bennett Hoogland Agency, we know farming isn't just a job, it's a way of life. And in a small town, a handshake still means something. That's why we take the time to get to know you, your farm, and your family, because your success is our success.
Whether you're growing row crops or raising livestock, we'll help you build a risk management plan that fits your farm like a well-worn pair of work boots. We will also walk you through disaster or farm programs.
Stop by and see us in Ada or Moorhead, or give us a call. At Bennett Hoogland Agency, we're not just your insurance agents, we're your neighbors. We're an equal opportunity provider.
Students and staff at Ada-Borup-West are excited about school year opening for 2025. While the Ada-Borup-West High School students will begin on September 2nd, the Ada-Borup-West Elementary School will have their Cougar kickoff days September 2nd and September 3rd, with classes officially beginning on September 4th. For questions leading up to opening day at Ada-Borup-West School, call 218-784-5300 or visit ada.k12.mn.us. Welcome back to school from Ada-Borup-West School District.
Get ready to make a true impact on the farm. Introducing the HDSR series of staggered rippers from Degelman Industries. At the heart of the machine is the HDSR's staggered two-row setup, which allows for better trash flow and lower draft than an inline ripper. Featuring a shorter implement contour length, easier transport, and better compaction shattering ability than the competitors. The HDSR series from Degelman Industries is engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
Back on YourLiveEvent.com, getting ready for the next match here today. I'll grab this one here. So we got Scott Engel joining us here tonight. Next set, that is. Ada-Borup-West takes the first set 25-20 over the Sacred Heart Eagles, and a good matchup tonight. And Scott, welcome back. I heard there was, mostly positive reviews from our first go at it, so people are looking forward to bringing you back on the air today.
I'm a little bit skeptical, but if you say so, we'll go with it.
Let's have some fun. Ada-Borup-West takes the first set. What was working well for the Cougars in that first set in your eyes, Scott?
They terminated. When they got a decent pass, they set the ball well and they put the ball away. I thought their hitters terminated well because they got good swings at it.
An important piece. You can get the passes right, but you got to be able to finish, and they did a nice job in the good terminology there. As Sacred Heart's going to serve it away, Finley Horkin will serve it up to start as it is sent over. Ada-Borup-West on the return, and it is the Cougars getting the point and the side out to start things off, and you like the way you can get that done right on the first point.
When you start with a perfect pass, just like Avery Johnson did there, you can do a lot of things with it.
Mm-hmm.
And that was, if you can pass like that, it just leaves a lot of options available.
Cougars lead the second set 1-0, and it was Morgan Engel serving it away. It's going to be Horkin in the middle. Here's their fabulous freshman, Bryn Stevens, coming up. Sacred Heart, Scott, as you watch, they are a very talented and up-and-coming squad. All that being said, pretty good right now, too.
Absolutely. They've got two really strong outsides. Their setter's athletic with good hands. The middle's solid. They're good.
It'll be Morgan Engel sending it to Melena Severson. It's across. It's dug up nicely by Swickla in the middle. Now it'll be popped over by Stevens. Auden Severson from Engel will push it over. Now played high in the air. Horkin left side. Quick one from Lawrence at the net. Diving Cougars can't keep it over. Get it over in three. Has, just kind of hit in the middle of the Cougar attack and weren't able to get it going.
Yeah, right in the campfire, they call it.
I like that. Center of the court. That's a good term. I like that one.
Or the jelly.
The jelly.
Yep.
New terminologies, all part of the deal. Engel to Severson, that time just a little strong. The attack, the speed was there, just a little strong on the swing.
Just a bit outside.
You might say that. You might say that. Homage right there. It's Sacred Heart leading 3-1 now here in the second set. And one of the Riskies here, Lydia Risky, the older of the Risky girls, will serve it away. And this one is going to be a let serve off the net. It falls in front of Severson. And they're taking advantage of opportunities and strike when the iron's hot. It's 4-1 Sacred Heart. Risky will go back and serve it again. That time off the net, the let serve is dug up there. Can't be sent across. Risky will serve it. This is off of Avery Johnson. Cougars out of sorts right now.
Yeah, rough start for the Cougars. Gotta pass the serve better. Our first one was an absolute dime, and then since it's been a struggle.
Lydia Risky, right-handed swing. Coming across will be picked up by the Cougars. No, they can't. And I think Coach Engel might be calling a timeout. You felt it coming.
Yes, definitely.
Timeouts after that ace serve by Lydia Risky. A timeout is brought to you by Freedom Fuel and Shine Ada, home of the fastest pumps in town. Sacred Heart jumps to a 6-1 lead here in set number 2. Cougars lead the match 1-0 on KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Timeouts are from Freedom Fuel and Shine Ada, home of the fastest pumps in town, and of course the fantastic car wash for you as well. Risky serves picked up by the Cougars. Now Severson attacks at the net, but she got a little too much into the net that time as Scott Engel joins us here. And Scott, not the start the Cougars were hoping for. Sacred Heart taking advantage of the opportunity right now.
No, serve receive's been tough, but that was a nice pass, and tight set was just a little snug and got her in the net.
Engel passes Severson. There's the attack and a hit that goes down, and just need maybe one or two of those to go, and maybe the momentum flows.
Yeah, nice pass, nice set, good swing.
It works.
Yeah, Melena's going to terminate a lot of those balls when she gets them.
First set, she did quite a few.
Mm-hmm.
Serving is Avery Johnson for Ada-Borup-West, serving 7-2. Sacred Heart with the attack, and here's Lexi Lawrence. They like when she's on the outside. Here's Engel's pass, back to Severson, swing in the middle, dug up Risky, played, Horkin left side, Lawrence will come attack again. This will be Engel in the middle. Played high by Johnson, and quick here by Severson, returned quickly there by Stevens, and we're going to double hit on Ada-Borup-West. Bryn Stevens, a freshman, quick hands up front, got a nice block there to keep that thing moving.
Yeah, she's long and athletic. It looks like she's going to be a really nice volleyball player. Is a good volleyball player.
And as a freshman, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
just
a
young.
Good thing to see for Sacred Heart fans. Swickla will serve it. Picked up by Johnson, diving. Engel plays it back, and then over by Adrina Egan, and Egan with a little backhand. What do you call that one, Scott?
That would be called improvising right there.
I like it.
A beautiful play. Really well done.
Fun to see. And you got to have those on nights like tonight for both squads. Serving is Melina Severson. Picked up Horkin, left side. Lawrence will pound this one down. Dug up nicely by Johnson. Kept alive Engel and Severson over in 3. Now it'll be Risky. Horkin left side. Lawrence soft balance that time. Pass came a little bit wide for her. Otherwise, they had it set up. It was going to be another power swing.
That was trouble. They got a nice low, quick pass to the setter, and it looked to me like she just maybe pushed it a little wide, or the hitter just came too sharp inside.
Severson serving for Ada-Borup-West. Down 8-4 here in the second set. Lawrence on the run sends it over. Egan interrupted it. Thornton then back to Engel and free balled across Severson in the middle. Going to be Risky. Horkin right side to Risky. Blocked at the net by Leighton Auden that time, and now into the net goes Risky.
A solo block by Leighton. She was out there all by herself on an island, and she did it all by herself solo. That was great.
A potential confidence builder for Leighton in her play.
Sure. You bet.
Served by Severson is across. Now at the net. Horkin's got to play in the middle. Risky sends it over. Dug up Johnson. Now Engel in the middle. Here's an attack by Egan. And a block is set up that time. I believe it was Adley Vignes with the block. Kind of had the feeling that if that one went, it might have been a timeout for Sacred Heart. But they get it back with a block.
Yeah, agreed.
So we're going to see Claire Adolphson enter to serve for Sacred Heart. 9-5. Sacred Heart serves. Ada-Borup-West. Will be Johnson sending it across. Now Swickla kind of interrupted. She and Risky got in the mix that time, and a little miscommunication out there.
Yeah, that's that husband-wife communication they talk about in volleyball.
We got it back. Second reference to that one in 2 games. Hopefully people are catching on.
I only have a few to go to here, Kevin.
I appreciate it, though. It's like, a little checklist. We'll work them off. It'll be Horkin swinging. That'll be Vignes, and got it. Oh, they say just out, I think. No. Yes, just long. It was close, right? It was close. I don't know.
It was close.
We'll go with that. Macy Thornton. I don't second-guess the officials too terribly much. 9-7. Going to be a push across here. Diving. Johnson kept alive. Engel sending it across. Horkin left side to Lawrence. Big swing that time by Lexi Lawrence, the junior. That's her 4th kill on the evening.
If Lexi gets a set like that, she's also going to terminate a lot of those balls. She's a strong hitter.
And like you say, the long and athletic term goes a long way here. 10-7 Sacred Heart in the second set. Ada-Borup-West. Johnson receives. This will be Thornton now to Engel. Engel on that left side corner. It looks like it's in. That was riding the line that time.
Just found a spot. Yeah, I don't think she hit that one solidly, but it found the square.
I've got her down for 8 kills unofficially. 10-8 in favor of the Sacred Heart Eagles. Student section going with a blackout tonight, Scott. Kind of fun to see that they have themes and all that jazz.
Absolutely. They're great. They're rowdy, they're loud, they're fun.
Good to see it. Swickler receives the serve from the Cougars, and now an attack. Risky set up a block there. Stunis and Leighton Auden combining. Now you're going to have Severson to Engel. Off of Swickler. Might have taken out a tooth. I don't think she really did, but right up in the face. Shoulder maybe.
A little bit higher than her mouth and nose, I think, but it got her in the face.
Looks okay. She's staying out there. Toughness.
You bet.
So we're going to see a serve by Ada-Borup-West, and at the net played Severson, high in the air, Egan to Engel, diving Swickla, diving effort there by Horkin. Cougars get it down, and we're tied at 10, just like that.
Now they dug their way out of a hole here, see if they can keep the momentum going.
Listen to a happy birthday cheer going on here. You got an 18-year-old now, Scott.
I sure do.
Yep.
I asked her who she was voting for today.
Hey, that's one of the big perks, you know.
Bet.
It's going to be a swing across here by Egan. Left side attacking and sent over. Too strong by a big hit there by Lydia Risky. So too strong. Cougars will continue, and they take the lead, 11-10.
Okay, Kevin, I got a Bill Waltonism for you.
I'm ready for it.
I'll wait till this point is done.
Egan serves. Good radio tease. I like it. Swing, kill, down good for Sacred Heart. They'll side out, tied at 11.
Okay, I was near the town. I'm going to test your memory with this.
Okay.
Near the town of La Junta.
La Junta?
Colorado.
Yes.
Over this past weekend.
Yes.
What is La Junta known for?
Is that the one with the tarantulas or the nasty spiders?
It's the epicenter of the tarantula migration every year.
And did you see any?
No, we didn't quite get over there, and it's just a little bit early.
Okay. I will reference that on the RJ Family Morning Show tomorrow morning. Thank you very much for that. Appreciate it.
Over the next 2 weeks.
We will make it happen, and we will discuss. It was a highlight last year. A little battle at the net. Kippy Metal, and Morgan Engel's going to play this one across for Ada-Borup-West. They'll get it back, and Cougars lead at 12-11. La Junta.
La Junta, yeah. Tens of thousands of tarantulas will be migrating.
Yikes. I still can't imagine. You've seen it in action, too.
Yes.
Oh, nice battle at the net. Bryn Stevens goes up and puts it down after a quick touch.
That was just about over, but I think it was in the plane, and she got it clean and legally. It was well done.
12-12. We're knotted at 12s here in the second set. Ada-Borup-West took the first set 25-20. Second set, Sacred Heart and Ada-Borup-West are all knotted up. Received by Johnson. Engel plays it back to Severson and over. Played high in the air by the Sacred Heart Eagles. Back setting and now an attack by Risky. Kept alive Auden. Engel plays it cross court. Here's Severson left side. Horkin digs. Lawrence back setting Lydia Risky with an attack. Johnson plays it forward. Engel back corner. Got it. They're clicking. Both teams are kind of clicking right now.
They are. A lot of fast action here.
The Cougars, this is my favorite part. Now we got a little perspiration timeout here.
Yep.
The towel comes out. Remember a couple years ago they had one of those cool, like the basketball floor one where they had the circle and the broom thing?
Yep.
But it always came back to the need for just going out there with the towel.
Yeah, I think that's what Kenley's for, isn't it, to run that sweeper thing?
He's supposed to, and he's been here. Saw him eating popcorn earlier, but doesn't seem to be helping right now.
He eats a lot of popcorn.
He does eat a lot of popcorn. But he's an all right activities director. Serve is long by the Cougars. A side out goes right back to Sacred Heart after that perspiration timeout. Lydia Risky will serve. That was right on the line, too, real fast.
Another really close one.
Will be serving across. Diving, played over by Johnson. She's been all over the floor tonight. Here's Lawrence off of a touch. Engel digs it up. Johnson calls off the troops. Back inside, Engel will push it back corner. Swickla, Horkin, high to Lawrence left side. Bing swing right there. Dug up by Auden. Engel, Severson, back corner Risky. Horkin back sets the other risky. Blocked at the net. Malena Severson. And some conversation as to what exactly did happen.
It was blocked, and the line judge called it out, but the up ref is saying it was touched before it went out.
Got it.
And I think it was. It looked like it, but it was quick.
It is. It's a tough job. If anybody wants to try to think that volleyball is easy to officiate, might not be the case.
No, it's hard.
Avery Johnson will serve for Ada-Borup-West. Picked up by Lawrence. Now an attack by Horkin. High in the air. Blocked at the net again. That's going to be an effort by Egan and Thornton there. But then Lawrence gets it back, another swing. That time went around it and got it to go.
That's tough. That's a really sharp cut, and ball hit very hard, probably landing around the 10-foot line. That's just a solid hit.
Oh, credit where credit's due, no doubt about it. And guess what? We're tied at 14s. The back and forth continues. Swickla, Severson, back to Engel in the middle. Now Egan attacks. Yes, Adrina Egan. I've got her down for 4 kills tonight, and assist number 10 for Morgan Engel. And my statistics are close at best. Close at best. Don't take me for gospel.
Timing was just a little off there, but it worked. I don't know if the set was high or if her footwork wasn't quite timed right, but it worked.
The serve goes into the net by Severson. We're knotted at 15, so that back and forth will continue. There was, I think, something like 8 ties in the first set. We're there here in the second set. Serve is coming from Adolfson for Sacred Heart. Receives Severson, but that one goes underneath the nets. And so that serve kind of picked up hip pocket. Sacred Heart leads at 16-15. They haven't had a lead for a while, so they've got it back.
I don't know how many missed serves we have for the night. I think we had 4 in the first set.
Sounds right.
And we seem to be on pace for that again. That's not a recipe for good winning volleyball.
And, and Sacred Heart from that standpoint hasn't served particularly great either,
No.
but maybe a few less on those. But we've got Engel setting this one up here for Egan in the middle. Now Sacred Heart passes high in the air. Horkin left side, an attack by Lawrence off of a touch. This one is down again. Lexi Lawrence, I've got her now for 6 kills tonight.
Yeah, the timing between Morgan and Adrina is just a little bit off. We got to clean it up a little bit, and she'll be able to swing a lot more aggressively and keep them out of system on the other side.
17-15, Sacred Heart leads at second set. Engel, and this will be over by Severson. Left side attacking Lawrence. Oh, baby. Horkin to Lawrence is a good connection. They got it again, and a timeout taken by Ada-Borup-West. Timeout Cougars will take it as well on the Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Sacred Heart 18, Ada-Borup-West 15, set 2. KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Kyle Larson here for Franson Bank and Trust. We are a Farmer Mac approved lender that can offer operating lines of credit, land, equipment, and facility financing. Our lending experts understand the farm economy and climate in and around the Ada area. With a fast underwriting process and local decision making, you can save time on all farming and ag-related inquiries. Contact our Ada office today to learn more. Franson Bank and Trust, real people, real results. Member FDIC.
Club. I thought you said cup.
Oh, there you go.
I know what that
you know
is.
what the anniversary club is. Scott Jan Englewood Anniversary Club. Welcome back here. Freedom Fuel and Shine with our timeouts. Freedom Fuel and Shine, Highway 9, Ada. 18-15, Sacred Heart leads Ada-Borup-West. Set number 2. Let's get things flowing here. What Sacred Heart wants to try to terminate. We used that term already here, Scott, but Sacred Heart's trying to do that. They've been very successful here in the last few, trying to finish things off and even the match. Engel, Adrina Egan, this one right at the tape, and this one is back. So at 19-15, Sacred Heart is pulling away right now, getting some separation.
Yeah, stuck in a little rotation for the Cougars right now. Need to get out of it.
And likewise, you say this is one of those scenarios that Sacred Heart is trying to take advantage of it when they can. If something's not working, they got to pile it on. It's going to be Engel sending it over. Back row, Swickla now high in the air. Left side attacking. It'll be Horkin to Lawrence. Diving effort to back row. Played over by Auden, but did we get a double hit here? Yep. 20-15, Sacred Heart. Claire Adolfson will serve it again. She's got a nice little streak going here. It's 5 in a row.
It was a nice play. The doubles they don't call unless it goes over the net now. They changed that rule.
Okay.
And so you can double the heck out of it as long as it's on your side. But if you double it and it goes over, they'll call it.
Ah.
And they call it tight. That's a rule change for this year.
Got it. Interesting. Serving is Macy Thornton for Ada-Borup-West. Down 16-20 here in set number 2. Setting, Lawrence will attack. It's going to be off of Thornton. Johnson plays it back, and it'll be over by Engel. Swickla, back row, plays it forward to Horkin, and an attack, Vignes, but Vignes goes into the net. 2017, the doors open for the Cougars to try here in this latter portion of the second set. Took the first set 25-20. Sacred Heart would like to even this one up. Macy Thornton serves. Deep serve, Swickla. Picked up, Horkin. And this one, a big swing again by Lawrence off of Johnson in the back row, and that one is good.
They just keep feeding Lexi out there, and that's exactly what they should be doing.
21-17. And so Lawrence will serve it. Sacred Heart. Serve coming. Dug up back row at the net. It was a free ball over, but Sacred Heart keeps it alive. Got to stay focused as it'll be Severson, Engel over. Lawrence, high in the air, left side attack is up. Dug up by Engel, played high in the air. Severson back to Engel, blocked at the net. Good net play here by Sacred Heart, trying to protect. Engel, sharp corner that time, sent it down the line. Now it'll be risky and across. Engel from Severson, hopped over, kept alive. Lawrence plays it forward. Going to be a tough one there. They can't get it over. Long way to get to it. You thought maybe, and I saw other people too, maybe there was 4 hits on the side of Sacred Heart. Is that the thought?
Yeah, but in hindsight, I think the ref got it exactly right. The first one was an attempt at a block, so it did not count as a touch.
Got it. Adrena Egan will serve. 21-18. Long rally that last one, and now a swing by Risky. Down and good. 22-18. Sacred Heart looks to be primed right now. Lydia Risky, that's her 5th kill. Another assist from Horkin, who's having a fine night. Back serving, Adley Vignes. Vignes serving for Sacred Heart, 22-18. Picked up by Engel. Severson in the middle, passes back to Engel. She'll attack. Out. No touch, not going to give it. They thought about it for a second. 23-18. And Vignes will serve it again. Sacred Heart just 2 points away from victory and to tie the match. Serves across. Here's Severson. Here's Engel with an attack. That will fall. Severson to Engel works. 23-19 is the score. The Cougars are going to need a little run here, and Leighton Auden will go to serve. We got Morgan for 18 kills here tonight. Severson with 5 assists to my unofficial numbers. Sacred Heart 23-19 leading Ada-Borup-West. Serve from Auden. That'll be picked up left side. Here's an attack and down the line. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. That one is a good one right there by Lydia Risky.
Just painted the line. Beautiful shot.
Absolutely. 24-19. We got a set point for Sacred Heart, and Horkin will go back to serve. Not had a real active night for Finley serving the ball. She's passing really well. Horkin's serve is a low serve. Avery Johnson played up in the air. Cougars can't get it over in 3, and that'll be the second set. And we've got ourselves a volleyball match. The Sacred Heart takes this one 25-19. We're going to go into set 3 in our in-between set update from the Linfors Agency. And Scott Engel, that set between the Cougars and Sacred Heart Eagles, tons of ties early. Sacred Heart made a little run. Like you said, they took advantage of a spot in the rotation, and they made it work.
Yeah, we just hit the struggle bus there for a little bit in one rotation and had a hard time starting with a good pass and couldn't get them out of system, and you give them an easy ball, and Finley Horkin is a great setter, has good hands, makes good decisions, and they terminated.
Good hitters on the side of Sacred Heart with Lawrence and Stevens and Lydia Risky making it, like you say, that point 24 was about as nice as they come with a shot down the line here to finish off. So
yes, it was.
Linfors Agency in between set update. Sacred Heart takes it. Match is tied at 1 apiece. As always, appreciate your time. I was told by someone, they said, maybe all the senior dads need to come up and chat. And I said, I don't know if all of them are qualified to chat.
I would say there's clearly only one dumb enough to come up here and do it.
Well, I appreciate you being that individual who like to come forward.
That dumb?
We got a La Junta reference in, which also takes it to a next level.
Yes.
Appreciate you coming up. I'll let you be
pleasure.
back. I'll let you be back to being a fan, but thanks again.
Thanks, Kevin.
You got it. Scott Engel joining us as our in-between set update from the Linfors Agency. Set number 3 is coming up. Ada-Borup-West and Sacred Heart all knotted up at ones.
Halsted Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead, where wonderful neighbors and energetic minds come together. If you're seeking more than just a place to call home, you found the right spot with Halstead Living Center and Heritage House. Whether your interests lie in music, agriculture, sports, or dancing, you'll find someone who shares your passion and expertise. Discover a fulfilling lifestyle filled with connection and celebration with Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead. Get more information by calling 218-456-2105 or log on to halsteadlivingcenter.com.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get to see Teak. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy.
Welcoming you back here to the Ada-Borup-West High School Gymnasium. I'm Kevin Kochman. Set 3 with Sacred Heart and Ada-Borup-West upcoming. Sacred Heart takes the second set, 25-19. Ada-Borup-West ready for set 3. Cougars and Eagles are ready to roll. I'm Kevin Kochman. Glad to be with you. Thanks again to Scott Engel for popping in. Enjoyed that conversation. A few updates there, and thanks for those tuned in. Scott, he'd be the husband of Coach Jen Engel and, of course, father of birthday girl Morgan Engel. He knows a lot about volleyball. He's also Fisher, Minnesota's native son. So it's sometimes kind of enjoyable to have that conversation, and we appreciate you letting Scott come on the airwaves and to share some knowledge and some fun. Also the La Junta reference, which is great. Lydia Risky and Sacred Heart will side out to start this third set with an attack, and the passes are crisp. Risky is putting it right where it needs to be. Sacred Heart with a lead 1-0, and they side out here in set 3. Match is tied at 1 apiece. It'll be Horkins serving, picked up, sent over by Ada-Borup-West. Now at the nets. It's close. It's tight. Here's Stevens with an attack. Johnson's digging this one up. Angle and an attack by Severson. This will bounce off the rafters and over by Sacred Heart. Taking advantage. Angle saves it. She goes into the crowd. She's okay, or appears to be at any rate. Cougars free ball it back. Holy cats for a wild encounter. And a point goes the way of Sacred Heart off of a touch. That was wild. It appears everybody's all right. Finley Horkin will serve it again for Sacred Heart. Line drive serve, dug up at the net, over, but we're going to get a lift on the side of Sacred Heart, which it was Bryn Stevens at the net. And so, point Cougars on the side out off of the air, and Morgan Engel will go back to serve. Serve coming. Engel will go right to left. Sacred Heart leads 2-1. Played back in the middle, over, Risky to Lawrence and across. Severson, Engel, free ball it over. Swickla, Horkin sets, left side. Here's Risky with an attack through a touch, kill good. Kill good, 3-1, Sacred Heart. Finley Horkin with the assist, and that time was, I did say Lydia Risky, didn't I? Yes, I did. Risky will serve now, left to right. Picked up by the Cougars. Engel, Severson. They roll shot. Kept alive, not going to be able to be played that time and out. Tight angle that time by Severson. She had a lot of spin on that one. Sacred Heart did their best, weren't able to get it to play. Leighton Auden will be serving. No, she won't. She just tracked down to volleyball as Avery Johnson was cleaning up the floor for a moment. Johnson, right-hand serve coming. This one across, Swickla. High in the air, Stevens drops the hammer, 4-2, Sacred Heart right in the middle. That's Bryn Stevens, 5th kill. Assist goes the way of Sacred Heart. Swickla will go back to serve. Swickla going to serve left to right. Good one. Picked up. Oh, it's an ace serve. Ace serves are brought to you by Insurance Brokers of Minnesota. The Nick Wynn Agency. Nick and Braden are ready for you for your insurance needs. 5-2, Sacred Heart. Ace swerve for Izzy Swickla. It's across. Picked up. Auden. And then it's going to be Engel. And it's going to be Severson. 5-3, Ada-Borup-West trailing. Engel the assist. Severson the hammer kill. And Milena Severson will go back to serve right to left. Serve is coming. It's going to be an ace serve by Milena Severson, the ace serve from Insurance Brokers Minnesota, Nick Wynn Agency. Nick Wynn, Braden Fetting, home, auto, commercial, business insurance. 5-4, Sacred Heart by 1. Received by the Eagles, played high in the air, Lexi Lawrence, out. Lawrence attack is long, and it's 5-5, knotted at 5s here in set 3. This match has the makings of a late night for these two squads. Milena Severson. It's across. It's played by Sacred Heart. Now an attack off of a touch kept alive. Engel. Severson push it over. Swickla. Horkin. Lawrence blocked at the net by Egan. Now over Risky. Played Engel, Severson, Engel to Johnson, then over by Auden. Lawrence into the nets. 6-5, Ada-Borup-West regains the lead. Milena Severson will go and serve it again. Severson's right-handed serve is across, picked up at the net. Horkin flips it. Engel, Johnson, Auden, and across. Horkin. Swing, dug up that time. Lawrence, big hit that time. Popped over Auden. Swickla. Horkin, left side. An attack and a kill by Alexi Lawrence. Match this up, tied at 6s. Alexi Lawrence, that is her 9th kill tonight. Horkin the assist. Back serving will be Adolfson. Severson, Engel, Egan, over, diving, kept alive, Horkin left side, Lawrence, bang with a hammer, she slams it down again, 7-6. Woo, doggy. It's been Horkin to Lawrence, and it's working. Adolfson to serve for Sacred Heart. 7-6. Received, Engel, back set, Severson, hard smash, dug up, played, left side, Lawrence into the net this time. 7-7, we're knotted at 7s. Tied at 7. Cougars and Eagles are tied at 7. Comes a serve. It's across by Thornton. Dug up, Risky, now over. And mixing it up that time, Adley Vignes pushes it into the middle. Mixed up the cadence a little bit and just went for it. Lawrence will serve for Sacred Heart. Serve is dug up, played high in the air and over. Sacred Heart can't attack this one. Ada-Borup-West will get the point, get it back on a side out. We're tied at 8. Every point back and forth. Adrina Egan will serve for Ada-Borup-West, tied at 8s. Picked up, Swickla, Horkin in the middle, an attack, kill good. It's working. 9-8 Sacred Heart. That one was Stella Risky from Finley Horkin. We'll see Adley Vignes go back to serve. Too strong by Vignes. We're tied at 9. Wash, rinse, repeat. It's kind of been the storyline here in this third set. Serves across by Ada-Borup-West. Sacred Heart will return it. Now it'll be Thornton, Engel mixing it up. Horkin in the middle. This will be Stevens, too strong. Ada-Borup-West leads it 10-9 here in this third set. Cougars took the first set 25-20. Sacred Heart, the Eagles take the second set 25-19. Leighton Auden will serve it again for Ada-Borup-West right to left. Now an attack. That one goes Risky. Through a touch, kill good. 10-10, another sub. As we'll see, check it in for Sacred Heart. Finley Horkin serving it away. Swickla, that is, checks in, but Horkin served. Milena Severson with a kill from Morgan Engel, the assist. 11-10, Ada-Borup-West. Engel to serve. Morgan Engel going to go right to left here. Right-handed serve coming at you. Played by Sacred Heart back row. Now Horkin sets. Lydia Risky. Dug up by Engel. Played Severson and Melenis. Played by Johnson. Severson sends it over. And in front of the net, Sacred Heart was not able to push it over. Melena Severson from Avery Johnson. 12-10. Engel will serve. Cougars leading set number 3. Engel serves. Played by the Eagles. Over by Stevens. Off the net, Engel. Free ball to cross by Auden. Now it's Lawrence. Horkin. Risky at the net. Returned by Stunis. Risky sends it across. Severson high in the air. Engel back to Severson. Dug up, played back row. Lawrence, left side, blocked again by Stunis. Thornton got in a combo that time. $13-10 and a timeout, Sacred Heart. Ada-Borup-West leads Sacred Heart on the Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. 13-10 in the third set. Match is tied at 1 apiece on KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
Visit with Rocky Nedham at Nedham Seeds Caledonia for LCS wheat seed varieties, Trigger, Cannon, and 2 new varieties named Buster and Dual. Call Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia. They also have proven wheat seed SY Velda from AgriPro. Your local Pioneer dealer, Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia, with corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed for your farm and SeedX sugar beet seeds. Call Rocky 701-430-1149, Nedham Seeds Caledonia.
Back on KRJB and yourliveevent.com. Freedom, Fuel, and Shine timeouts. Broadcasting from the Laura Tweeten Thrivent broadcast booth at the Ada-Borup-West High School Gymnasium. KRJB and yourliveevent.com. Kevin Kochman, Alex Rush running the camera tonight for yourliveevent.com. Again, thanks to Scott Engel, who provided a little bit of commentary in the second set. Ada-Borup-West leads the third set 13-10. Match is tied at 1 apiece. The birthday girl, Morgan Engel, will serve it right to left for the Cougars. Leading 13-10 here in this third set tonight. Engel comes across with a serve, and it's an ace serve off of Swickla. The ace serve is brought to you by Insurance Brokers of Minnesota, Nick Gwynn Agency in Ada. Nick and Braden are ready for you for all your insurance needs. Serving, Morgan Engel. After that ace serve, 14-10. Serve is across, and another one off of Swickla low. She spots serving here. There's only so much that PA announcer Dave Dahl can do when it comes to the ace serve growls, and he let that one slide. 15-10 Cougars here in this third set. Engel will serve right to left. Good serve, picked up by the Sacred Heart Eagles. Left side, an attack at the net by Risky. Risky goes into the net, and it is 16-10 Cougars. It's right now everything coming up Cougars for the time being. Meanwhile, for Sacred Heart, Coach seeing down here on the floor, you've got some conversation here from Coach Vonasek trying to get the kids to rally back here and get out of the little funk. Cougars had one last set. 16-10, now 16-11 after Engel's serve goes into the nets. We'll see Lydia Risky go back to serve. Swickla re-enters, exiting is Vignes. Serves across, picked up by Engel to Severson and free balled over. Swickla, Horkin in the middle. Stevens off of a touch. Johnson, Engel, Severson, high tip at the net. Lawrence, Horkin back in the middle. Stevens out. No. Say in. 16-12. And you've got, that was Bryn Stevens from Finley Horkin. Serve coming for Lydia Risky. Engel, Severson, got it. Melena Severson with the kill. Morgan Engel with the assist. 17-12, Ada-Borup-West will see Avery Johnson serve. Johnson served 17-12 Cougars here in this third set. Serve is across. And it's off of Risky, and it's an ace serve. Avery Johnson gets one to go. The ace serve from Insurance Brokers of Minnesota, Nick Gwynn and Braden Fetting, the Nick Gwynn agency in Ada. Johnson's serve is across. It'll be picked up. Here's a swing by Lawrence, yes. Finley Horkin to Lexi Lawrence. She's in double figures in the kill count. 18-13, Ada-Borup-West. And Izzy Swickla will go back to serve for Sacred Heart. Swickla will serve it left to right. That'll be Auden. That'll be Severson over. Risky, Horkin, Lawrence, Long. 19-13, Ada-Borup-West. Wait, hold on now. Off a touch. Hang tight. 18-14. Okay, so Lawrence going to get the kill this time. And Swickla will serve it again. A delayed call for the touch. Engel and Egan kill good. Audrina Egan got that one off of a touchback row. 19-14. Ada-Borup-West leading Sacred Heart. Set 3. Matches tied at 1 apiece between these two squads tonight on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. Here's Malena Severson. Serve is across. It's going to be picked up high in the air and attacking. Dug up by Engel. And at the net, a bit of a play that goes underneath the net. Macy Thornton. Her pass came back and trailed underneath the net. So 19-15 is the score. Ada-Borup-West leads Sacred Heart. Sacred Heart will send Claire Adolphson in to serve, as exiting was Stella Risky on a substitution. Risky got to change the ponytail on top. 19-15, here's a pass, here's a swing by Audrina Egan. It's dug up, played, and now at the net, Lawrence with a short shot across. Engel back corner, Swickla keeps it alive. High in the air, left side, Lawrence off of a touch. Nobody home in that back corner for Ada-Borup-West. 19-16. Cougars leading the Sacred Heart Eagles. And the Sacred Heart making the run. It'll be Adolphson serving again from left to right. Serves across. Engel. Egan. Blocked at the net that time by Adley Vignes. 19-17. Cougars by 2. Coach Engel off the chair to offer words of encouragement. And Adolphson will serve left to right. Picked up, Engel, Severson, big smash, dug up Swickla. Now Risky, over by Horkin, dug up back row. Now Engel, high in the air, here's Egan, out. 19-18. What was a 5-point lead is now just 1 for Ada-Borup-West. Meanwhile, for Sacred Heart, making a run here in this third set to try to tie it up. Match is tied at 1 apiece. Here's Adolphson, serve coming. Dug up by Thornton, played high by Johnson, and attack this time by Auden is over. But nobody home. Miscommunication, the volleyball falls in between a whole host of Eagles. They were soaring. They weren't together as a group. Ada-Borup-West will try to band together, leading 20-18 here in the third set. Here's Macy Thornton to serve. Thornton's serve is coming from right to left. Picked up at the net. Horkin plays it back and over by Risky. Thornton, Severson, back sets. No, sends this one forward, and Morgan Engel drops a hammer right there. That's her 13th kill, and that time it came from Severson. We'll see going back to serve once again, Macy Thornton. 21-18, Ada-Borup-West here in the third set. Picked up, setting. Lawrence blocked at the net. She'll pop it back. It's kept alive by Risky, and free ball over by Horkin. That block was Malena Severson. Severson, Engel, Swickla picks it up for the Eagles. Left side, Lawrence off of a touch. Thornton digs this one up. Engel plays it. And right side, Leighton Auden off of a touch by Lawrence. Lawrence blocked it up. Lexi Lawrence got it to go that time. Meanwhile, you had a Malena Severson block also in that mix. Whole bunch of fun there. 21-19, Ada-Borup-West leads. Lawrence serves for Sacred Heart. Set 3. Severson, Audrina Egan, over. Swickla. Horkin in the middle, over. High in the air, Engel. Severson, back to Engel. Back corner, yes. 22-19. Morgan Engel with the kill. Malena Severson the assist. 22-19. Audrina Egan to step back and serve. Egan serving 22-19. Serves across, picked up. Engel, Severson, back to Engel. Right side off of a touch, kept alive. Horkin left side, Risky, down the line. Lydia Risky does it. 22-20. 10 kills for Lydia Risky to my account. 15, 20, 25, 27 assists for Horkin. Back serving is Adley Vignes, left to right. Let serve received, Thornton. Severson, Engel, and over. Picked up by Sacred Heart. Now an attack is too strong. The return by Sacred Heart is too strong, 23-20. Ada-Borup-West, timeout, Sacred Heart. We'll take it as well on the Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Ada-Borup-West 23-20, leading Sacred Heart in the third set. Match is tied at 1 apiece. KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
Pregnant with your first baby? Be a better parent tomorrow with good advice today from a personal nurse. Nurse Family Partnership provides the information, advice, and support you need throughout your pregnancy and after your baby arrives, all at no cost to you. Your personal nurse will be there whenever and wherever you need them, making sure you and your baby are healthy, strong, and thriving. For more information, contact your local public health agency or find us on social media. Together, we can build a better future.
We're back out of the timeouts from Freedom Fuel and Shine, Ada, home of the fastest pumps in town. Ada-Borup-West 23-20, leaders over Sacred Heart after 2 sets. Here we are in the third set. It's received. It's going to be Sacred Heart on the return. Risky blocked at the net there by Engel. Now back to Risky left side. And the block goes, well, the swing goes into Leighton Odden's face. 23-21. So Engel had a block, but then Lydia Risky sends that one back into the Cougars. Today, what was the call there? I missed it, and I apologize for you. But how that worked out is not accurate. (24-20) Ada-Borup-West. They say Risky went into the net. So, it's going to be Ada-Borup-West volleyball, 24-20. They're talking. And they're ready. 24-20, Ada-Borup-West was set point. This one's across. It's picked up by Lawrence. 24-20 Cougars. Risky, dug up by Odden. Engel, left side, Severson. That one's down for a kill, and the Cougars will take it. 25-20. So that one was Engel to Severson to finish. In Between Set Update is brought to you by the Linfors Agency. Linfors is your insurance source. Locations in Fosston, Bagley, Clearbrook, Ada, Monoman, and Fertile. A lot of ties early on again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cougars from that 11 to 10 point went up 16 to 10. Would eventually cut to within 1. 19-18 before the Cougars would regain a little control and then take advantage of an opportunity there with a late point that was negated from Sacred Heart. Cougars win at 25-20 behind some big hitting again. And as Coach Engel has mentioned, terminating the volleyball. Both teams are doing a nice job, which has been back and forth. Sacred Heart and Ada-Borup-West. After 3 sets, Ada-Borup-West leads 2-1. Set 4 coming up. Our In Between Set Update from the Linfors Agency on KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
Performance Ag west of Borup is locally owned and operated and ready to serve the area farmer. They offer these products for the upcoming season: seed, chemicals, dry and liquid fertilizer, and application services. When we're talking seed from Performance Ag, they'll provide growers with corn, soybean, sunflower, small grain, sugar beet, or other seed that you plant on your farm. Thank you for your business from Performance Ag west of Borup.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. your information stations. KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio and RJBroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
You finally found the perfect car in Racing Blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead, 218-456-2172.
Keep going. More. No, stop!
Well, let's welcome you back here to the Ada-Borup-West High School Gymnasium. Set number 4 is about to begin. I got to do a little updating here. I see I've missed one of my tasks to do here in between sets. Ada-Borup-West leads 2-1 as we begin set number 4. And there it is, magically on the Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Sacred Heart's going to serve to start set number 4. Sacred Heart serving left to right. Finley Horkin will serve it away. It's a good serve. That'll be picked up by Ada-Borup-West. And it'll be Severson sending it across, dug up by Swickla. Horkin, risky off of a touch, dug up back row by Thornton. Engel, Severson off a touch. Swickla. That'll be Horkin back setting, and an attack by Stella Risky, the freshman Risky. She sends that one out. And it'll be Ada-Borup-West on the side out, leading 1-0, and Morgan Engel will do the serving. Engel serves from right to left and will serve it away. It's going to be picked up by Lawrence. Now in the middle, Stevens. Auden digs it forward. Played. Thornton, Severson, back corner right in front of Pat Funn. Is it out? She leans towards the out. It's a tough spot. So point Sacred Heart, and it'll be right back to Sacred Heart. Eagles will serve it left to right. And doing the serving will be Lydia Risky. Risky serve, dug up by Auden. Engel, Severson with an attack is dug up by Sacred Heart. At the net, down and good for Milena Severson. The old play at the net. 2-1, Ada-Borup-West. Avery Johnson's going to serve right to left upcoming. Johnson serves. Picked up, played by Sacred Heart. Now high in the air. Lawrence will be at the net. Through a touch by Adrina Egan. Engel, Severson tipping over. Horkin, Swickla, left side to Lawrence and over. It'll be Severson, Egan, Johnson free balls it across. Left side, here's an attack by Lawrence. Diving, dug up. Severson, Engel sending it back row. Swickla, Horkin, and over. A big hammer that time by Stevens. Now it'll be shot across by Severson. Horkin, Stevens over. Diving is Engel, keeping it alive at the net. Tipping battle. Adrina Egan won that one. Now back and forth it'll go. Here's Engel. Severson smash hammer with that one. Kill good. Wow. That's fun. And appreciated by the fans. I don't care what team you're cheering for. That's a moment that you kind of just got to get up and say that was pretty good. Adrina Egan had a block in the mix there. That brought a little bit of energy. We'll have our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game in our post-game report coming up here on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. Avery Johnson going to go back and serve 3-1 Ada-Borup-West here in this fourth set. Serve is across. Sent over by Lawrence. Lexi Lawrence, you betcha. She's having herself a day. Swickla going to go and serve. 3-2, Ada-Borup-West leading Sacred Heart. Sacred Heart to serve. Izzy Swickla. Serve is across, short serve. Might have even tipped the net. And here's an attack by Severson. And they're going to say block. A dual combo block that time by Adley Vignes and Stella Risky. Swickla, Izzy Swickla, back to serve again. It'll be long on the serve. 4-2, Cougars serving. Milena Severson. Severson serve is going to be picked up by Sacred Heart. And sent over. Vignes found a spot. Yes. Adley Vignes. She will get herself kill number, is that only 2 for Adley Vignes? I think it's only 2. Alex, you've been keeping track of that perfectly. Yep, Alex knows it. He's somehow got it all he's got it all figured out there. 4-3, Ada-Borup-West leads Sacred Heart. Probably right. Serves across, picked up. Engel sent by Auden into the block. That time by Adley Vignes. It's number 5. And Adolfson will serve it again. We are tied at 4 here in set. No, 5-4, excuse me. Sacred Heart leads at 5-4. Adolfson to serve it away. Serve is off of Johnson. Engel sends it over after Egan had a touch. Horkin, Lawrence. Johnson digs this one up, and it's tipped over by Thornton. Played. Horkin quick at the net. Here's Engel. High in the air, Milena Severson. Back corner, it's out. 6-4 Sacred Heart. Good old-fashioned battle is ensuing. Glad to have you along for some more high-performance plays in this ball game. High-performance plays from Performance Ag west of Borup. Performance Ag west of Borup. If you want high performance on your farm, visit with the guys today. Dry and liquid fertilizer, seed for your farm, and more. Sent over by Sacred Heart as we go back and forth. Angle back setting and sent across here with a pass that time by Macy Thornton. Now picked up by the Ada-Borup-West Cougars, and an attack by Severson is long. 7-4 Sacred Heart. That one is long. It's out, so it's Sacred Heart's point. Adolfson continues to serve. Adolfson going to go left to right here. Good serve. Severson digs it. Engel and over by Adrina Egan. That one falls. That's her 6th. Engel with the assist. 7-5. Sacred Heart by 2 in this 4th set. Cougars lead the match 2-1. Serve is coming by Thornton. It's over. It's returned by Sacred Heart. Now it'll be Severson and Engel. Blocked at the net by Finley Horkin. Horkin even got up and put a mitt on that one. Here's Lexi Lawrence. It's across. It'll be picked up. Severson and Engel attacking at the net. They'll say Severson. Horkin went under the net. They'll say Horkin went under the net for Sacred Heart. 7-6. Sacred Heart leads Ada-Borup-West right now, and we're going to get perspiration towel out on the floor again. I'm saying, where's Kenley? We need Kenley out there. Activities Director Kenley Wallin could be of assistance here. I do not see him. He's busy. He's been around tonight for sure. Here's his serve coming. Macy Thornton's serve is across, and it'll be Lexi Lawrence. Great angle, sends it down with a kill. That is number 13 tonight for Lexi Lawrence on the kill count. 8-6, Sacred Heart, and Lawrence will serve. This one dug up by Johnson. Severson to Engel and out. Sean Ruse all over that one. Sacred Heart leads at 9-6. Lexi Lawrence will serve it again. Serving left to right. Lawrence. Serve is across. Engel, Severson, Egan, yes. Milena Severson, Adrina Egan. 9-7, Sacred Heart by 2. Johnson out. Stunis in for front row. And we'll see serving Adrina Egan. Swickla, Horkin, risky. And that block is set up, and Stunis set up the block, and it stayed in, did it not? No. Lydia Risky with the kill. Horkin the assist. So 10-7, Sacred Heart, and they'll serve. Serve is across this time by Vignes. Engel sends it over, dug up, kept alive. Horkin left side and attacked by Risky. 11-7, Sacred Heart. Finley Horkin does it again. Lydia Risky. I said 11-7 Sacred Heart, yes. Vignes to serve. Picked up by Johnson in the back row. Thornton plays it. Here's Engel over. Lawrence, Horkin in the middle, Stevens. Blocked by Engel at the net, 11-8. Engel got up and put the block up. Coming to serve. Leighton Auden for Ada-Borup-West. Picked up by Adolphson. Horkin, left side, Ariski. Off of a touch, Lydia Risky with the kill, 12-8. Lydia Risky does it again. That is, to my numbers, 14 kills for Lydia. And Finley Horkin will step back to serve. Serve is across. No, it is not. It's stopped in the net. Service error, 12-9. Still anybody's here in this fourth set. Cougars lead the match 2-1. And serving for Ada-Borup-West will be Morgan Engel. Engel's serve is dug up, played by Sacred Heart, and an attack by Risky. This is Stella Risky with the kill. So 12, make it 13-9 now to Sacred Heart. They lead Ada-Borup-West. That one is out. 13-10. Sacred Heart leads Ada-Borup-West and serving Avery Johnson. Johnson's serve is dug up by Swickla in the back row. Left side, Lawrence. Johnson digs, played forward. Severson will get this one from Engel. Smashes, dug up by Swickla. Kept alive. Horkin, Lawrence. And that one is down the line. And that one is out, just out. 13-11. Sacred Heart leading Ada-Borup-West. Avery Johnson will serve it again after the miss hit. Going to be picked up. Right side attack, dug up by Engel. Egan, Severson over. Egan to Severson that time. 13-12. Sacred Heart leading Ada-Borup-West on the Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard here in this fourth set. Avery Johnson serves. Swickla, Horkin left side to Lawrence. Dug up at the back row, off of Auden, could not be played forward. 14-12. Lexi Lawrence going to get credit with that one. And we'll see Swickla serve it away from left to right. Swickla going to serve it. Oh, the towel is out again. Yes, that's right. Engel will clean up that in the middle. And now we're ready for volleyball. Sacred Heart leads 14-12. Serve is across, played by the Cougars. Egan gets it over in three. Swickla, Horkin, left side to Lawrence. Off of a block attempt. Kill for Lexi Lawrence. That one had a little extra juice to it. 15-12, Sacred Heart. Set 4, trying to extend the night. You're tuned in to 106.5 FM KRJB, Ada, Minnesota. We approach 9 o'clock here this evening. Also on yourliveevent.com, Ada-Borup-West and Sacred Heart Volleyball. Engel to Severson over. Now played back by Sacred Heart. Be Engel, Johnson, Severson at the net. Tipping and no touch. It's out. 16-12. Swickla returns to serve for the Sacred Heart Eagles. Swickla's serve is across. It's picked up in the back row by Ada-Borup-West, Leighton Auden. Now an attack by Severson. Roll, shot, good. So Morgan Engel with the assist. Milena Severson, 15 kills, 16-13. Sacred Heart leading Ada-Borup-West. And Ada-Borup-West's Milena Severson will serve it right to left. Severson, right-hand attack. Dug up in the back row. Played high in the air by Horkin. And a swing and a hammer by Lawrence. 17-13. We see a couple of subs, including Adolphson, in for Sacred Heart. Substitution brought Stella Risky out. Here's Adolphson into serve. 17-13, Sacred Heart trying to take set 4, force an extra. Engel, Severson, smash, hammer. 17-14. Engel to Severson. 17-14 Sacred Heart. And back to serve. We'll see Macy Thornton. Thornton will serve. Thornton's serve is dug up. Now across by Lawrence and misplayed by the Cougars. Lexi Lawrence gets another one. 18-14. And Lawrence will serve. Well, both teams are getting their value in the matchup tonight. That is for sure. Lexi Lawrence will serve. Picked up by Johnson, Severson, Engel pushed across. Risky. Horkin back to Risky. Falls in the middle. I think we're going to get a timeout. 19-14 Ada-Borup-West. Coach Engel wants a timeout. We'll take it as well. A Freedom Fuel and Shine timeout. Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Sacred Heart leads Ada-Borup-West 19-14 in the fourth set. KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Visit the new Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro. They have everything you need. Explore our large selection of quality hardware and building materials, perfect for every project. Inside, you'll find Valspar paint to brighten your home, top-of-the-line Milwaukee and DeWalt tools for every job, plus all the essentials for a successful harvest. Flashlights, glass cleaner, paper towels, scrapers, grain shovels, and more. Make your next stop Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro.
Glad to have you back here on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com just a minute after 9 o'clock. It's Sacred Heart leading Ada-Borup-West by a score of 19-14 in the fourth set. Cougars lead the match 2-1. Freedom Fuel and Shine Ada with a timeout. Try the car wash 24/7 at Freedom Fuel and Shine in Ada. Lexi Lawrence serving for the Sacred Heart Eagles. Serving from left to right, Johnson, Auden, Severson, free ball it across. Now it'll be Ada-Borup-West. Block at the net by Adrina Egan. Horkin returns it. This one rattles off the rafters. 20-14. 20-14, the Sacred Heart Eagles leading Ada-Borup-West in set 4, looking to send it to 5. Lexi Lawrence will serve it again. Serve is across, Engel, Severson. Engel with a left side attack is too strong. 21-14, Sacred Heart. They say no touch, and Lexi Lawrence will go back and serve. Serve is into the net by Lawrence, 21-15. Cougars have a hole to climb out of. Otherwise, we'll be going to set 5. Adrina Egan will serve it away. Egan will serve right to left. Serve is picked up, now an attack by Engel, dug up by Swickla. Sacred Heart with an attack here, Risky, returned by a block by Stunis. Now it'll be Risky into the nets. Stunis had the block, 21-16. Enjoying the crowd's interactions tonight. Here's a serve by Adrina Egan. Swickla now setting high, left side, Risky, dug up Engel. Severson. Engel with an attack off of a touch. The kill is good. 21-17. Engel from Severson. Now left side, an attack by Risky. Blocked again by Stunis. Engel, Severson back to Engel. Morgan swings, kill good. 21-18. Things are happening. And a timeout is being taken by Sacred Heart. Freedom Fuel and Shine timeout. 21-18 now. Sacred Heart leads Ada-Borup-West. Late set 4 on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
About your personality and personal style. At Valley Vision Clinic, they are happy to work with you in selecting frames that complement your features and vision needs as well as fit your budget. If you're not sure that glasses are for you, ask the Valley Vision Clinic in Ada about contact lenses. There are many advantages to consider when determining if contact lenses are right for you, and the knowledgeable staff at Valley Vision can answer any questions you may have. For all your eye care needs, call Dr. Dave Solseng and staff at Valley Vision Clinic in Ada, 784-4091.
Freedom Fuel and Shine timeouts, home of the fastest pumps in town. Don't forget about the pet wash and they got some great vending machine setups for you too. If you need something 24/7, they got it at Freedom Fuel and Shine. Ada-Borup-West trails Sacred Heart 21-18, and they get an ace serve here by Adrina Egan out of the timeout. Ace serves are brought to you by Insurance Brokers of Minnesota, Nick Wynn Agency, and Ada. Cougars within 2 late in set 4. Serve is across. Sacred Heart digs. Played. Horkin left side. Here's Risky. Off a roll. Shot Risky. She went under the net. Got away with it, though. How about that? 22-19. I'm not saying that she was in the wrong. I really don't know the exact ruling in that specific situation. Just reporting what I see. Horkin to Risky. 22-19. Sacred Heart leads Ada-Borup-West. Here's Engel. Here's Severson. Here's Engel with an attack smash hammer. Holy cats. And I know, I think you can feel the energy being produced in the gymnasium. 22-20. Fun volleyball, everybody. Enjoy it. Aden's serve is picked up. It's going to be Horkin. Risky. Picked up by Severson. Engel with a quick in the middle. Kept alive, Swickla. And then over by Risky. Engel sets it. Here's Severson. Blocked at the net by Horkin. Holy cow. 23-20. Wow. That was big. Big time block from Finley Horkin. Substitution. Horkin will serve. 23-20. Sacred Heart. Ada-Borup-West. Here's Engel. Here's Severson. Drops the hammer. Milena Severson from Morgan Engel. 23-21. It ain't over till it's over, but it's a wild one finish. We'll see if Morgan Engel's got some abilities here for Ada-Borup-West, or will Sacred Heart force a 5th set? I can assure you it'll be loud if they do. Engel's serve is coming across. Picked up by Swickla. Now played Horkin. Gonna go left side. This will be Risky, too strong by Stella Risky. 23-22. Morgan Engel will serve it again. Morgan Engel serving again. 23-22, down 1. Serves across. Swickla. Oh, it's an ace serve. 23-all. Went off the back row and a timeout from Freedom Fuel and Shine. Ada, home of the fastest pumps in town. 23-23, set 4. Cougars lead the match 2-1. We're back after this on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Grading. Visser Grading is a road maintenance contractor for the roads in Hendrum, Pleasantview, Lockhart, Anthony and Green Meadow Townships, Mary and Winchester, Strand and McDonaldsville, Hegney and Halsted and Lee Townships. Thanks for giving us the opportunity to blade and grade your roads, and we look forward to serving you for many years to come. Visser Grading wishes all students the very best in all of their activities. Visser Grading says give it your all in the academics, athletics, and the arts. Being involved in your school and its activities promotes teamwork that will guide you towards success.
Freedom Fuel and Shine timeouts. Get that car washed at Freedom Fuel and Shine. We're tied at 23s on the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard, set 4. Ada-Borup-West after the ace serve. A timeout was taken. We're knotted at 23s. We'll see as Morgan Engel will serve it away. Serve is picked up by Sacred Heart. Lexi Lawrence off the net. Swickla played. Oh, it's a lift call. A lift call. Double hit, not lift. Double hit on Stevens. And Ada-Borup-West has set and match point. Ada-Borup-West was set and match point. Bryn Stevens in the middle. Here's Morgan Engel serving it away on her 18th birthday. The NDSU commit will serve it right to left. It's a good serve. Swickla picks it up. Horkin left side. It's an attack by Risky. Diving, kept alive. Johnson from her feet. Sent over by Engel. Swickla digs it up. Played high in the air by Horkin. Here's Risky left side off of a touch. Kept alive Thornton. Now played high. Engel, Severson. Smash! Kill! Good! And Ada-Borup-West will walk it off tonight. Engel, Severson, emphatic. 25-23, Ada-Borup-West defeats Sacred Heart in 4 sets tonight. They take this 4th set. They win tonight 25-20, 19-25, 25-20, 25-23. Final score on the Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. Stay tuned. The post-game report from the Ada-Borup-West High School Gymnasium coming up.
When you have a project that requires rock, gravel, crushed asphalt, or crushed concrete, or you need some trenching work done, call Visser Trenching of Ada. They'll move the dirt, they'll haul the rock, they'll take care of you. They do a great job. Call Visser Trenching Ada, 784-4381. Good luck, teams, from everyone at Visser Trenching.
For nearly 40 years, West Main Pizza has been serving up hot, delicious pizzas and other favorites, like sub sandwiches, calzones, chicken wings, pasta dishes, paninis, and more. With 2 locations on East Main in Ada and the Rail District in Dilworth, we offer dine-in, takeout, and online ordering at westmainpizza.net. Discover more than just pizza at West Main Pizza in Ada and the Rail District in Dilworth, your neighborhood favorite since 1986.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good!
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get the CT. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy.
The Ada-Borup-West Booster Club welcomes back students and staff for another school year. They hope we can all join together and make it a safe one. Please watch carefully for children if you're driving near school buildings, in areas where school buses are traveling, or where there are school zones or bus stops. The Ada-Borup-West Booster Club looks forward to a great school year. Ada-Borup-West Booster Club is proud to support the students in academics, fine arts, and athletics. Welcome back, Ada-Borup-West students, staff, and administration for another great school year from the Ada-Borup-West Booster Club.
Ada Building.
Welcoming you back here on KRJB 106.5 FM and yourliveevent.com. Let's get into the Home Crown Realty post-game reports. Home Crown Realty, homecrownrealty.com. Back on KRJB and yourliveevent.com. It is a post-game report action here tonight at the Ada-Borup-West High School Gymnasium following the matchup between Sacred Heart and Ada-Borup-West. Ada-Borup-West wins it tonight 3-1. They take set number 4, 25-23, and come from behind. The homecrownrealty.com post-game report. Trust Home Crown Realty when buying or selling real estate. The team of Brandon Dahl, Eric Smart, Christy Melting, Shelley Gordon, they'll help you assist in buying your home, selling your home or property, and getting you in the right property for you and your family. Choose Home Crown Realty. Learn more at homecrownrealty.com. Let's get into our game summary here tonight, which is brought to you by the Benedictine Living Community of Ada. As our game summary here tonight, let's get a chance to talk about it here. Ada-Borup-West earns a quality win over a very, very difficult Sacred Heart team to overcome here today. Back and forth in that first set. A bunch of ties. Ada-Borup-West would eventually take it 25-20. Sacred Heart pounced all over the Cougars in set 2. Cougars would rally down 7 and tied at 10. Couple of ties until a big run by Sacred Heart earns victory 25-19. Set 3, Sacred Heart and Ada-Borup-West back and forth. Multiple ties. Cougars would take a stretch lead. Sacred Heart would bring it to within 1 late. Cougars would outlast 25-20. And in set 4, it was Sacred Heart's 4th set. They had it. It was 21-14. Cougars rallied back 2 serve streaks in the end and some big solid hits. They would earn victory tonight. Ada-Borup-West 25-23 in the 4th set. They win 3-1 and improve to 2-0 on the season while Sacred Heart drops to 2-1. Great battle between the two teams that both are wanting to be there in the end from Section 6. So stay tuned on how this season unfolds. A great run here in this one, though, for both squads. And in the end, it goes the way of Ada-Borup-West over Sacred Heart. Finals 3-1. Game summary from the Benedictine Care Community in Ada, and our post-game report continuing. It's being brought to you by Home Crown Realty and homecrownrealty.com. Stay tuned. We'll have more in the post-game report as we'll get a chance to run down a few of our accolades. Want to get one of them here right now. The Halstead Telephone Company, of course, post-game connection. HTC, they are how to connect. Halstead Telephone Company and their post-game connection. How about the play of Finley Horkin to Lydia Risky, Stella Risky, Lexi Lawrence, Bryn Stevens, Adley Vignes? There isn't a player on her squad that she can't pass it to. And Finley Horkin set up the Sacred Heart Eagles. She had 39 assists tonight. That's the post-game connection with the efforts from Finley Horkin. And you can go right down the line with others that passed the volleyball and Ada-Borup-West offense too. But Finley Horkin stood out here tonight. She is definitely a standout performer tonight. Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. Choose HTC. It's how to connect. Discover local reliability that you can trust. The Home Crown Realty post-game report continues. Ada-Borup-West 3-1 over Sacred Heart. Stick around on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com for more.
The Red River Valley with exceptional customer service and competitive prices. From computer drafting, estimating, on-site consultations, free product delivery, they are there for you from start to finish. Ada Building Center, LLC, Highway 200 East Edge, Ada, or online, adabuildingcenter.com. They'll help you turn your project into a masterpiece. Ada Building Center, LLC, building dreams one project at a time.
This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. How did your planting season go this year? Are you looking to make improvements for next year instead of breaking the bank on a whole new planter? Get the best price of the year on upgrades for your planter from Agassiz Precision Ag this summer. Get $50 back per roll per product for some of our best-selling solutions. Make the precision decision for your planter this summer. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com for more information.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
This is the Home Crown Realty postgame report. Home Crown Realty and homecrownrealty.com. Let's talk about our super sub of the game from Subway Ada, where you can eat fresh. And Taylor Stunis is going to be our super sub here today. I thought her play at the net, really a couple of big-time blocks at key moments here this evening. She'll be our super sub and receive a free 6-inch sandwich from Subway Ada. Taylor Stunis, our super sub of the game tonight from Subway in Ada. American Federal Bank in Ada with our stars of the game, part of our post-game report. American Federal Bank in Ada stars of the game. We're going to get to those in just a moment. For the Sacred Heart Eagles, going to go with Finley Horkin as a star, going to go with Lydia Risky as a star, and Lexi Lawrence as a star. Can't avoid talking about them. They were absolutely fantastic all evening. American Federal Bank in Ada with the stars of the game. We'll have more of our stars of the game presentations coming up here on our postgame report. In just a moment, we're going to have Melena Severson from Ada-Borup-West sit down and join us. Cougars win it 3-1 tonight over Sacred Heart. This is the Home Crown Realty postgame report. It's going to be postgame stars of the game interviews coming up next.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
And back as well on yourliveevent.com here this evening with more of our post-game report from Home Crown Realty and homecrownrealty.com. Our stars of the game brought to you by American Federal Bank. Let's talk to Milena Severson, who joins us here tonight for Ada-Borup-West, one of our stars. And Milena, to you and your teammates, congratulations. This was not going to be an easy match.
No, we knew that.
Knew that coming in. What do you take out of this? Because it was you needed to do a lot tonight as a team. What do you take out of this one?
Out of this game, I think we need to take out our defensive, strategies a little bit. We're kind of sitting not in our right positions, and we just need to go, go, go.
There's spots out there tonight that, again, it's I think for the average fan of volleyball, probably don't know exactly if you guys are in the wrong spot or not most of the time. For you as a team member, and you guys know where you're supposed to be if things aren't working out right, you can obviously go through that. So a couple times tonight, found yourselves down. One time, I think it was 7 or 8 points, came back and tied it. Late here, set 4 was pretty special. What does this, runs like that where you can come from behind, how does that help you, build team camaraderie, things of that nature?
It was great. It helps us a lot when we get on runs like that and our team gets more energized, because our team definitely plays at our best when we're energized like that and going on those long runs.
Couple of big ones in that fourth set. Within that, was there sort of a mention or a notion between your teammates of saying, hey, this is our chance, this is our time? I mean, what was talked about during the huddle, if you could share?
We talked about, we're not backing down, we're still in this, give it your all, pretty much, yeah.
Adrina Egan got to the serve line. She made the first run before then Morgan finished it off, right? But Adrina was at serve line, and after the first point, your student section started chanting, "It's over," and I kind of thought to myself, I'm like, how do they feel? There was a momentum shift there. Did you feel that?
Yes, for sure.
What was it like to have that crowd? Because I thought the support in the fourth set was pretty wild.
The crowd, they're amazing. They bring so much energy to the court for us, and it helps us out a lot.
I think it's important for fans, parents, community members, students to hear that, because in volleyball it matters.
Yeah, we appreciate them very much.
How are you feeling so far this season? Only a couple matches in. How are you feeling out there?
I'm feeling good. A lot of things to work on still, but so far so good,
That's good. And you're going to have a big week. So this was just a piece of the week and a great start. Got East Ewell and Hitterdall coming up this week, and then you're hosting the big Ruth Hayden Tournament of Roses.
Yes.
It's one of the earliest tournaments, and you've had a lot of success over your career in that tournament. So what does it mean to you to be able to play and to play well in that tournament?
It's a great tournament because it's at home, and playing well in it for our community is just so fun.
And you get a chance. You're playing for Ruth. It's Ruth's tournament.
Yeah,
it's a big
of course.
deal, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm excited for your team to continue the success. Where do you view? You talked about kind of defensive placement, awareness, court awareness, things like that. Are those right now the biggest keys of improvement you see?
Yeah, kind of just all around defense and blocking, and just our errors are a big part of that too.
Milena, thanks for your time. I appreciate it. I'm going to get together with you here in the next couple of weeks and talk about your senior year and things of that nature, so stay tuned on that. But I appreciate you coming up here as our player of the game, star of the game here tonight for American Federal Bank. Congrats on the big win.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Milena Severson for Ada-Borup-West. American Federal Bank of Ada, stars of the game. We'll have more to come here in the post-game report from Home Crown Realty, homecrownrealty.com, right after this.
I'm Molly, and I have lived here a little over 3 years now. I like the open spaces here and being able to go in and out. I like the fact that I don't have stairs or elevators. I just have most everything that I need close at hand.
At the Bennett Hoogland Agency, we know farming isn't just a job, it's a way of life. And in a small town, a handshake still means something. That's why we take the time to get to know you, your farm, and your family, because your success is our success.
Whether you're growing row crops or raising livestock, we'll help you build a risk management plan that fits your farm like a well-worn pair of work boots. We will also walk you through disaster or farm programs.
Stop by and see us in Ada or Moorhead, or give us a call. At Bennett Hoogland Agency, we're not just your insurance agents, we're your neighbors. We are an equal opportunity provider.
Students and staff. And we're back here on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com following the Ada-Borup-West 3-1 victory over Sacred Heart on Tuesday night. A solid victory here tonight. Our Enbridge Energy player of the game is now, and we're going to be chatting with Ada-Borup-West's Morgan Engel. Enbridge Energy, Life Takes Energy, Enbridge.com for career opportunities and more. Enbridge Energy with our player of the game. And Morgan Engel is going to join us. First off, senior at Ada-Borup-West, Morgan Engel, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Yeah, so first day of school.
Yep.
And your birthday.
Yes.
Big number 18.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy.
We got to celebrate. The student section cheered for you.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Super
so
cool.
Nice.
First day of school, birthday, big volleyball match.
Big game, yeah.
Had Sacred Heart, the Eagles, a big Section 8 matchup.
Yeah.
Just your thoughts on this one, because I thought it was a pretty impressive ball game by both teams.
Yeah.
Certainly not perfect, but your thoughts on it.
No, I mean, Sacred Heart is they're an amazing team. You know, we've been preparing for them in practice, watching some film and getting ready for this. And they played well. And I thought we played well, and it was just a great match for both teams.
At this stage of the season, your second match.
Yeah.
Very important. I mean, they open with Kitson County Central.
I know. That was a crazy game, too.
Yeah, so some really good competition. Do you feel this was a kind of a benchmark for your team? Here's where we are right now?
Yeah, kind of like you said, second game in the season. It shows some stuff we still need to work on. Like you said, I think after this we're going to go into practice tomorrow and focus on some things and get ready for Thursday.
You've got, and it's one match at a time.
Exactly.
You've got a big week this week. I talked to your teammate about this, but you're hosting the Ruth Hayden Tournament of Roses this weekend. What does that tournament mean to you?
That tournament is so fun. I mean, Ruth Hayden, too. She's an amazing person. She emailed me this morning, happy birthday and good luck. She even told me that I won the 5 Subway cookies, and I was like,
you're welcome,
whoa, didn't even know.
Yeah,
so,
well, you were in school. I don't expect you to listen to radio all day long.
No, but Mrs. Hayden helped me out.
There you go. Well, I'll bring you a certificate. I'll make that happen
awesome,
for you.
Thank
you. So it's a big deal tournament. You've got a lot of cool things to look forward to in September. The volleyball warehouse tournament to come up.
Yeah.
As a team, as an individual within the team, you've had a lot of success during your volleyball career. And your goals are set high. You have lofty goals. I think one goal you've missed on so far is that you haven't been able to play in a state tournament.
That is true. That's one of my biggest goals. I think it's become a point. Everyone's working for it. You can see it in practice. You can see it in games. Like, we just really want this, and I want this, and I can see it in the whole team, and that means a lot to me.
I want to talk about the momentum because tonight I thought I saw that momentum build again for your team. What's it like when you can kind of feel that vibe, everything trying to shift?
We've been talking about just having that energy on the court, no matter what. I think even if it's just a little thing, like we free bottle over and got a kill. Like, let's get hype, random little things like that. Other team misses a serve. Like, that's a point. We got to get excited. And I think when we get excited on the little things, but then get so hype on the big things, it just helps us out so much and gets that momentum rolling. And it's just awesome to see, especially when we can fulfill that.
Volleyball is a big deal for you.
Yes.
I don't think there's any question about it. I wanted to touch on this because your mom is your coach, okay?
Correct.
That's part one.
Yeah.
But your mom's got a legacy with the Cougar volleyball program with volleyball in Northwest Minnesota as going to be inducted into the Ada-Borup-West Cougar Hall of Fame and the NDSU Hall of Fame because she has a pretty nice little career as a setter at NDSU.
Yeah.
Well, what's it like growing up with that?
She's taught me everything. Thinking about it makes me a little sad. Coming to the gym with me, even though she doesn't want to, or just helping me out little things. Sometimes on the court you can see we're not always clicking together, but it's just awesome to always have her on my side no matter what. This means a lot.
Has that pressured you? You ever felt pressure because of that, or do you feel the support?
No,
you've got a
feel
pretty
the
supportive
support.
group.
She is family. She's my family. She's my mom, and I feel like
she's been through it, so it just helps me out so much. I can really look up to her, and it helps me out so much.
You're super competitive. You get that from your mom or your dad?
Oh my gosh.
Is it the great combo, or which side, where do you feel?
I would say, I mean, both my parents are very competitive, but my mom is a little nuts, I won't lie. We both talk about this. I mean, there's no family game night because that would end in disaster.
It would be pretty interesting. I would be there for it. I would broadcast that.
Yeah, you need some popcorn.
I think I would. Yeah, I could do that. Okay, so speaking on your career, you're going to have you're planning a post-volleyball, post-career, post-high school. NDSU is the place.
Yes.
Super cool, super exciting. We talked about it last year when you made that decision. Do you feel any weight because of that decision?
I mean, no. My biggest thing I've been focusing on is trying to live, in the moment, not think too much about it. And like you said, I want to go to state, that's a big goal. And I think I'm just trying to focus on high school a little bit right now. I'm so excited for my future, but I'm just trying to live in the moment a little bit and have fun.
Pretty cool stuff. Volleyball is not the only thing for you. You do play basketball. And I understand you like the game of basketball, too.
Yeah. One thing about basketball, I, get to give a little bump here, talk a little smack.
Different physicality,
Yeah.
yes. Do you, I know last year you suffered a pretty significant injury during a basketball season. I'm sure you're looking forward to getting back on the court.
Yeah, I think that just really showed me that not every game's promised, and it showed me just how much I want to be on the court no matter what, how much I love basketball, and I'm really excited for that season, and summer ball was so fun, and it's going to be fun. I'm excited.
You talk about it because you could be involved in a lot of, I think you had been in track and field for a time too, but
Yeah.
You would like to have probably continue that too, but
yeah, I ruined my knee a little bit.
yeah, that was a tough one for you. You had to make some sacrifices.
Yeah.
The being a multi-sport athlete though, do you feel that shapes you to be the best at what you do no matter what season?
Yeah, I'd say just being in different activities is going to help you in all your activities.
Sure.
I think basketball helps me in volleyball, volleyball helps me in basketball, and all that. I mean, like, basketball keeps me in shape for volleyball, all that stuff, and, there's just different aspects to both sports, but then they can also help you with each.
So, outside of sports, what do you like to do when you don't have everything sports all the time?
Well, I've been trying to get back on reading again.
Okay.
I was in my slump over the summer,
Okay.
but that's okay. I like to be with my family a lot. Over the summer, I was at the lakes. I'm with my friends a lot. You'll see with Milena quite a bit. I'm usually doing something. I just want to be talking to people. I'm always talking, you've noticed.
You're a very peppy individual.
Yeah.
I know we're going to have We'll have more conversations with you in the future, Morgan, but I want to say thank you very much for the time.
Yes, thank you.
Congratulations on the great start to the season, and good luck the rest of the way.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. That is Morgan Engel, Enbridge Energy Player of the Game here tonight. Senior Spotlight tying in here today as we'll go ahead and keep things rolling. I'm going to bring you on here. Coach, I appreciate you taking the time. More to come here on the post-game report, Home Crown Realty and homecrownrealty.com. I just got to sneak this away real quick. We're flying here on live radio and video here today on KRJB and yourliveevent.com. Post-game coaches' comments, Rivers Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead. Let's bring in Emily Vonasek, head coach of Sacred Heart. Coach, we talked about this being an important match, from the standpoint of where are you at. I thought both teams played really well, and there was really strong moments throughout the match for both squads. Couple things here and there made a difference, and that was get your thoughts on it, I guess.
Yeah, I think a couple things here and there made a difference. We talked about taking care of the ball, making sure we were always aware. Little mistakes cost the game. Missed serves, hitting errors, things like that. We just have to be maybe a little more focused. It's hard when you have a lead and then you let up a little bit, and a team like that is absolutely going to come in and take advantage of that, and that's kind of maybe what happened a little bit in the fourth. We would have loved to go we would have loved to win, of course, but, I feel like we fell short a little, but I'm very happy with our offense. We played an aggressive game, which is what we wanted to do. Passing was a little rough first game. It came around. We started figuring out their hitters a little bit. We played great defense. Our blocking was better tonight than it's been this year so far. So, all really good strides towards getting better each match, which is our goal.
And in a match like this where your teams are rather even, both really high-end type talented teams, little things are going to matter.
Yeah, they make a big difference, and I think it's a big lesson, for us to think about those things at least.
I personally, this is September 2nd. I'd love to see this matchup again.
I would love to see this matchup again, too.
I enjoyed thoroughly talking about Finley Horkin and her passing. She is everywhere. Oh, and she can block at the net, too. I mean, she's 5'5", maybe?
Yeah, I think she says she's 5'6", but,
okay.
It's a 5'5" and almost.
I mean, that's fair. She gets up. She's got vertical. She can pass. She's got big-time hitters. Your freshman players that are on the varsity roster, there's good things coming for Sacred Heart, not just this year.
Yeah, I think, just to talk a little bit more about Finley, she's a remarkable player, but she puts in so much work. And, she deserves to be that good. She works that hard to earn that status as such a great player. And, we are so blessed to have her on our team, and she gets the ball to our hitters consistently. She's smart. She knows the game so well. She's just such an all-around great asset to our team. And our younger players, they're filling spots this year, and they are getting the job done. So they have a lot to learn, and they know that, but they have come so far already. And really just looking forward to great things from them too.
You got great depth, and the season is, like we said before the game, hey, someone's going to win tonight, and it's going to, probably not matter all that much when it comes to wherever. But at the same time, it was an important matchup for both teams, and I think tonight both teams can get better tonight.
Yeah, I think, and that was the message in the locker room to the girls was, we got better tonight. I think we got better already. Even just playing a team of that caliber, I think it makes you better, and it pushes you to maybe a limit you didn't know you had reached, if that makes sense. So we need to go beyond that and keep pushing forward, keep moving, keep getting better. What are the things we need to focus on? And it's honestly not super easy to find those things after a match like that, because we did play well. So I don't want to say we didn't play well, because we did play really well. It was just we played a great team. So where are the small little things that we need to tweak and we need to focus on to get better? And those things are serve receive. They are being ready for the ball all the time. They are not getting caught, on your heels in the back row and them hitting a corner. They are not missing serves. They are not making those errors where we're hitting wide, out of the court. So, those small things are things that we need to focus on. And, if you can pick on small things in the third match of the season, I think, we're definitely on the way to some great stuff this year.
I think you are too. Emily, thanks for the time. I appreciate it greatly. Thanks for coming up, and good luck the rest of the way. We'll see you soon.
Yes, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Emily Vonasek, the head coach of the Sacred Heart Eagles, falling tonight. It was a close one. Thanks, Coach. 3-1. Ada-Borup-West earns victory tonight. Final sets were 25-20, 19-25, 25-20, 25-23. Stick around. More of our post-game report coming up. Those were post-game coaches' comments from Rivers Edge Insurance Agency Halstead. We're back with our more post-game coaches' comments on the Home Crown Realty post-game report after this. Are excited about school year opening for 2025. While the Ada-Borup-West High School students will begin on September 2nd, the Ada-Borup-West Elementary School will have their Cougar Kickoff Days September 2nd and September 3rd, with classes officially beginning on September 4th. For questions leading up to opening day at Ada-Borup-West School, call 218-784-5300 or visit ada.k12.mn.us. Welcome back to school from Ada-Borup-West School District.
Get ready to make a true impact on the farm. Introducing the HDSR series of staggered rippers from Degelman Industries. At the heart of the machine is the HDSR's staggered two-row setup, which allows for better trash flow and lower draft than an inline ripper. Featuring a shorter implement contour length, easier transport, and better compaction shattering ability than the competitors. The HDSR series from Degelman Industries is engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
Home Crown Realty post-game report continuing after Ada-Borup-West wins 3-1 over the Sacred Heart Eagles here tonight. Home Crown Realty and homecrownrealty.com bringing you the post-game report. Let's go into more of our post-game coaches' comments from Rivers Edge Insurance Agency Halstead. Lori, Emily, and the team ready to serve you and help coach you and your family to your best insurance needs. It's Rivers Edge Insurance Agency post-game report. post-game coaches' comments, that is. And we've got Jana Engel, head coach, Ada-Borup-West, joining us. Coach, thank you for the time. I appreciate it very much. A late one for us here tonight. Could have been a little later had things not gone. It was this match I thought was you got your money's worth for everybody here tonight.
For sure. That was it felt like playoff intensity battle, and it's our second match of the season.
Right. I mean, back and forth so much in that first set. You get a victory there. You fall behind and had to dig out of a hole. Did so in the second set, but fell behind again and couldn't. Third set, back and forth, couple of runs by each squad, back and forth. You win that one. And then set 4 happens. You were down big and then had 2 big serve runs. And you were left. It was 21-14.
Yeah.
Come back and win it 25-23. Yeah,
we talked about, it was going to be back and forth. Hard to get on any runs with their 2 hitters and our hitters. It was going to be hard, and it was going to be who made the play, who had the dig here that we could get the kill from, block touch, service ace, or get them out of system. Those points are huge, and if we can capitalize on getting them out of system. And they were in system quite a bit, and yeah, their 2 hitters are tough, but we stayed patient and had our got some block touches, got some digs, and then capitalized.
And you found some ways, and there were ways that your team was hitting. There was ways that they were hitting. It was 2, I'd say, heavyweights. That's I'll use those terms. A couple of heavyweights that were battling here tonight, and points were exchanged, and little things mattered.
Yeah, it was definitely the little things, and for it to be that early in the season to battle like that, I'm super proud of the girls in that 4th set being down and not giving up. That just shows their character. I think it shows their leadership and their age. They're veterans, and they know not to get frazzled and flustered, and they take it 1 point at a time.
Sacred Heart has a lot of talent coming up. I know some of those, a lot of juniors, but they had sophomores and freshmen that were performing at very good levels tonight. That program should be very excited about its future.
Yeah. Yeah, talking to Coach before the game, we were kind of talking about what tournaments we're in, and I said, man, if you're not going down to the showcase, I'll put in a plug for you, because next year you should be invited to that.
I would agree thoroughly. Your squad moves to 2-0, and you've got another match this week. First day of school underway. You had Morgan had her big birthday today, so cupcakes ever. I have 2 because Alex left the booth, so I get to eat 2 cupcakes tonight.
Yes.
I'm gonna make it, but so that those pieces are done for the week. So now it's Norman County East Jewel and Hitterdal. Always a fun one for the kids to look up for. That's gonna be on the road for Thursday. Get their first road match of the season.
Yeah, it'll be good to see how they perform on the road. More of a, we'll say, a hostile crowd because it's not our own.
Right.
And yeah, it'll be, they had their first match today, so I haven't really seen them on film. So it's going to be how disciplined can we be, and the serve and pass, and just make sure that we get schoolwork done, be on top of things, get organized, and really, it's nice because it's not a far away road trip,
right.
So that it kind of eases us into it.
There's nothing wrong with that. And then you're home this weekend. We'll talk more about the Ruth Hayden Tournament of Roses coming up, but certainly a big weekend upcoming too. So kids got to take care of business in front of them before you get to look forward to Saturday.
Yeah. They get that first full week of school in, and then, it's never easy playing in the morning, Saturday morning.
Yep.
So it's how can we get energized, get focused, and come out the gates ready to play, awake, up and at 'em, and take care of business on the weekend.
Should be fun. Looking forward to it, Coach, as always. Appreciate the time. Thanks for coming up. I'll let you get back to the fun. Scott made it back in time, gave some good second set commentary. If you're curious on that, again, you can find. I had people telling me that maybe all the senior dads need to come on and do a set. And I said, Scott, you want to, and she said, I don't know if any of them are dumb as me to do this. So we'll see.
Yeah. He's, he's a talker.
Yep.
And he played some club volleyball in college.
He
So
knows a thing
he
or
does
two.
know, he knows the game. I might have to give him a little grief for it coming up in the set we lost, but
and then we may have to do some adjustments in the future. That part one, and you did not, and your daughter's 18, you did not cry today.
Nope.
If you want to watch back and she does talk about you in her interview in the postgame, you want to watch back, I think we might find a way to get a tear out of there.
Oh boy,
I'm sure.
I'm scared.
She did a good job, so we'll see. Jenna, thanks for the time. Appreciate it. Congrats on a solid win today.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. Jenna Engel, head coach, Ada-Borup-West. Post-game coaches' comments from Rivers Edge Insurance Agency. The Home Crown Realty post-game report continues. We'll come back, final accolades, and I'm sure they want to kick me out of the gymnasium pretty soon. We'll continue as Ada-Borup-West top Sacred Heart volleyball action on KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting, with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Kyle Larson here for Franson Bank and Trust. We are a Farmer Mac approved lender that can offer operating lines of credit, land, equipment, and facility financing. Our lending experts understand the farm economy and climate in and around the Ada area. With a fast underwriting process and local decision making, you can save time on all farming and ag-related inquiries. Contact our Ada office today to learn more. Franson Bank and Trust, real people, real results. Member FDIC.
Embrace the joy of community at Halsted Living Center and Heritage House in Halsted, where wonderful neighbors and energetic minds come together. If you're seeking more than just a place to call home, you found the right spot with Halsted Living Center and Heritage House. Whether your interests lie in music, agriculture, sports, or dancing, you'll find someone who shares your passion and expertise. Discover a fulfilling lifestyle filled with connection and celebration with Halsted Living Center and Heritage House in Halsted. Get more information by calling 218-456-2105 or log on to halstedlivingcenter.com.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get to see Teak. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy. Visit with Rocky Nedham at Nedham Seeds Caledonia for LCS wheat seed varieties, Trigger Cannon, and 2 new varieties named Buster and Dual. Call Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia. They also have proven wheat seed SY Velda from AgriPro. Your local Pioneer dealer, Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia, with corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed for your farm and Seedex sugar beet seeds. Call Rocky 701-430-1149, Nedham Seeds Caledonia.
Home Crown Realty postgame report, Ada-Borup-West, 3-1 over Sacred Heart to wrap things up here tonight. Part of our postgame report from Home Crown Realty and homecrownrealty.com. We need to mention our play of the game from Agassiz Precision Ag Hillsboro, planterdoc.com for, of course, precision planting equipment. Choose Agassiz Precision Planting, Agassiz Precision Ag, and Precision Planting. Of course, 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com, your local precision planting dealer. Well, play of the game, just the way that the Cougars would finish, but I think a serve streak, we'll go with plays of the game. The serve streak from Audrina Eggen when it was 21-15 and brought it to within 21-19. But it was just that little bit of confidence that was built. You could see the swagger was kind of developed again by Ada-Borup-West late in that fourth set. And those would be the plays of the game from Agassiz Precision Ag, Precision Planting Dealer, Agassiz Precision Ag, Hillsboro, planterdoc.com. We've run down our post-game accolades, and our post-game report is brought to you by Home Crown Realty and homecrownrealty.com. Let's run down the final stats. Unofficial stats tonight. Ada-Borup-West moves to 2-0. Sacred Heart drops to 2-1. Sacred Heart's Finley Horkin led the team with 39 assists, had a couple of blocks. Adley Vignes, a couple of kills, 5 blocks. Lydia Risky, 15 kills, was 4 kills for Stella Risky. 19 kills for Lexi Lawrence, 6 for Bryn Stevens, the freshman. 13 service points for Claire Adolfson, 9 for Lydia Risky to lead Sacred Heart. For Ada-Borup-West, they moved to 2-0 on the season. Avery Johnson had 6 serve points and 3 assists. Malena Severson, 7 serve points, 18 kills, 10 assists, and a couple of blocks. Macy Thornton, 5 service points, a kill, a block, and an assist. Adrina Egan, 9 service points, 7 kills, an assist, and 5 blocks. Taylor Stunis had 5 blocks tonight. Morgan Engel, 10 points serving, 17 kills, 22 assists, a couple of blocks. Leighton Odden, 1 big solo block that I had statistic of, and 4 service points tonight. She played a lot and did a lot of good things out there. Those are a couple of moments that stood out statistics. Ada-Borup-West 2-0. Sacred Heart's next action, they will be playing host to Crookston on Thursday. Ada-Borup-West is at Norman County East Ulen Hitterdal on Thursday. That match is, we understand it to be in Ulen. If something changes, we'll keep you informed, but that's what we understand here for this coming Thursday. Thanks to our sponsors. They made the broadcast possible. Whenever possible, please patronize the advertisers. At the very least, tell them thank you. Thanks to Alex Rush running the camera tonight. Great job, Alex. Appreciate it very much. Thanks to Kaylin engineering R&J Sports tonight. She's got the R&J Sports Nightcap coming about 10:30 tonight. You can check that out. A lot of great things coming in from our area sports. And thanks to you for tuning in wherever you are. We appreciate it. And thanks to all of our sponsors for making our broadcast possible. Ada-Borup-West wins it 3-1 over Sacred Heart tonight. Varsity action. Sacred Heart won the JV. Ada-Borup-West won the C team. From the Ada-Borup-West High School, I'm Kevin Kochman. Thanks for joining us. Have a great night, everybody.